Let me know, guys, how you feeling? This is how the show's gonna run. I'll brief you guys in very quickly. We're gonna do Aston Villa preview. We're gonna recap the Arsenal game. We're gonna do Aston Villa preview. We're gonna do our predicted lineups, and we're gonna talk about how we feel going into next season and the transfer window. Do you get what I'm saying? You guys, I'm usually in my comfort zone when I talk to you guys. We're very lax-minded. We all agree the same things. But this time, I brought someone who I disagree with on a lot of things when it comes to Chelsea. This is when my People's Champ title gets put on the line. Do you get what I'm saying? He has his people that want me to get crashed. They're tuning in right now, trying to see me get crashed. I've got my people that want me to crash him. Now, may the best man win. Do you hear what I'm trying to say? Don, let me know when you're ready, bro. You guys ready for the freestyle, though? Most active champion we've ever seen. Facts and that. I take any call out. Any call out, Nat. You get it? I've heard it all. And I'm still undefeated. But I promised you guys a freestyle. Drop the fire emojis. You know the drill. Because everyone's trying to crash me, the People's Champ. They don't know one thing about the People's Champ. I'm standing on business. We standing on business. I'm standing on business. We standing on business. Playback is business. CB straight business. I'm standing on. Yo, Chelsea the mud, man, I hate that. Next year is payback. You see me ranting on playback. CB pulled up in the Maybach. Yeah, you can hate. Guarantee you cannot get that. Crash on the envelope, smoking the team. All for the love of the cream. Now let's just talk on the team. Squad full of youngsters. Man, this shit is so obscene. I gotta crash the directors with Stanley and Stewart. I know that they're playing against us. 1 billion squad. Paper was wasted. Shit, I swear I see Sheffield that play us. I grew on trophies. Up in Porto, man, they know me. I'm proper Chelsea. Shit. I'm proper Chelsea. Shit. Yo, reload it. Let's do this. Don, this is how we do this over here, Don. Welcome to Playback. This is how we do it every day. Heavyweight of People's Champ versus Donny Don. May the best man win. Yo, I'm standing on business. We standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on. We standing on. Yeah. Yo, Chelsea no mud, man, I hate that. Next year is payback. You see me ranting on playback. CB pulled up in the Maybach. Yeah, you can hate. Guarantee you cannot get that. Crash on the envelope, snake in the team. All for the love of the cream. Now let's just talk on the team. Squad full of youngsters. Man, this shit is so obscene. I gotta crash the directors when Stanley and Stewart. I know that they're playing against us. 1 billion squad. Paper was wasted. Shit, I swear I see Sheffield that play us. I grew on trophies. Up in Porto, man, they know me. I'm proper Chelsea. I match my kit with my fucking Stony. Yeah. Let me know. I want more. No, I need more energy in the comments if you want the full freestyle. I ain't even giving it all to you.
They want the full thing, man. Going again.
Don, you're a criminal for the nonny statement.
Bro, I'm not a criminal for that, but it's facts. If you lot don't like it, you ain't watching him enough.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. CB is business. We standing on business.
He pays my bills.
I'm standing on. You know. We standing on. I'm standing on. We standing on. I'm standing on. We standing on. Yo. Chelsea no mud, man, I hate that. Next year is payback. You see me ranting on playback. CB pulled up in the Maybach. Yeah, you can hate, but you can never go get that. Crash on the envelope, snake in the team. All for the love of the cream. Now they just talk on the team. Squad full of youngsters. Man, this shit is so obscene. I gotta crash the directors when Stanley and Stewart. I know that they're playing against us. 1 billion squad. Paper was wasted. Shit, I swear I see Sheffield that play us. I grew on trophies. Up in Porto, man, they know me. I'm proper Chelsea.
Okay,
I match my kit with my Stony. Arsenal can never try to throw me. They can talk about 5-0, keeping it real. Where's your European trophy? All this talk on Enzo, we know he's dead though. Up on maestros like Deco, real strikers like Crespo, even Eto. Our wingers ain't better than Neto. I spoke to God, did the fast as a Mudryk. Please deliver me from Mudryk. He should be warring for Ukraine, watching his war pain. Get off your name, stop the ucking. Asad Ali, CFC con. Shit, the Enzo sexuals, they're disgusting. 6 out of 10 on a weekly, blaming Poch. This must be a fucking mugging. Ain't gonna lie, the team's very fried. Looking at my keeper got me petrified. Think about the future, I'm terrified. With always, bro, we ain't signing guys. Crashing it daily, landing the minerals. This club will never try pay me. Shout out Miyagi. I get my wax on, try side send shots, miss like Jackson. 1 billion budget, but now that shit's gone. My team stay getting stepped on. Yo, I feel like Bowley's stepson.
The keeper
could have signed Jude, could have signed Vinny. Yeah, I look at my team. Now it's real Minsky. Could have been great, could have been winners. Shit, now we just sitting in 8th. Could have been great, could have been winners. Shit, now we just sitting in 8th. Standing on business. Shit, we standing on business. 80 people in the building standing on business. Yeah, we standing on business. Reload. Let me know, chat. Reload. We got 80 people in the building.
They want to hear that Petrovic bar again. Man.
Reload it, yeah?
And the Petrovic bar, man. But I said don't reply, bro. I ain't got no bars. This guy's out here writing and shit. Sending for Win Stanley and Lawrence.
I'm standing on business.
Alright, that is funny.
I'm standing on business. Dele Olo on business. Keep going on business. Atomic on business. Playback is business. Draco on business. Yo, Chelsea no mud, man, I hate that. Next year is payback. You see me ranting on playback. CB pulled up in the Maybach. Yeah, you can hate, but you can never go get that. Crash on the envelope, snake in the team. All for the love of the cream. Now they just took on his team. Squad full of youngsters. Man, this shit is so obscene. I gotta crash the directors when Stanley and Stewart. I know that they're playing against us. 1 Billy squad. Paper was wasted. Shit, I swear I see Sheffield that play us. I grew on trophies on trophies on trophies on trophies. Up in Porto, man, they know me. I'm proper Chelsea. Shit. I'm proper Chelsea. I match my kick with my Stony. Arsenal can never troll me. Shit. Talking about 5-0, keeping it real. Where is your European trophy? All this talk on Enzo, we know he's dead though. I grew up on measures like Darko, real strikers like Crespo, even Eto. Our wingers ain't better than Neto. I spoke to God. Yeah. I spoke to God. Did the fast as a Mudryk. Please deliver me from Mudryk. Yeah. I spoke to God. Did the fast as a Mudryk. Please deliver me from Mudryk. He should be warring for Ukraine, watching his war pain. Get off your knees, stop the ucking. Asad Ali, CSC con. Shit, the Enzo sexuals, they're disgusting. 6 out of 10 on the weekly, blaming Proch. This must be a fucking mugging. Ain't gotta lie, the team's very fried. Look at my keeper, got me petrified. Think about my future, I'm terrified. Always feel we ain't signing guys. Landing the minerals and crashing it daily. This club will never try pay me. Shout out Miyagi. I get my wax on. Troll side send shots. Miss like Jackson. 1 million budget. But now that shit's gone. Watch my team getting stepped on. I feel like Bowley's stepson. Could have signed Jude. Could have signed Vinny. Shit. Look at my team now, it's Minsky. Could have been winners. Could have been great. Shit. Now we just standing in 8th. Could have been winners. Could have been great. Shit. Now we just sitting in 8th. Standing on business. I'm standing on business. Chat standing on business. Playback is business. Yo, let's do this, man.
How can man just send for con like that?
Yeah, bro, you don't know. We're playback, man. No holds bars, man. The people's champ.
This playback thing is different, bro. What is this? This is my first time on this.
Yeah, man. Welcome, man. Pleasure for having you on here, man.
Come on, bro.
How you feeling after the Arsenal game? Was you at the stadium?
Bro, I was at the game, bro. And I told you, listen, that was my last game of the season. I'm not going to no more games, bro. I'm not going to no more games. You know what I'm saying? I was at Wembley. I managed to patent those tickets for free. I was gonna go regardless, but that helped me out a bit as well.
Brown envelope alert. Brown envelope alert. Me.
Nah. I just know someone that works for the FA, innit? So she patented me, yeah. But you know what's crazy? I even saw some of the players. Bro. I walked
in with Reece James.
Yeah, bro. I walked into Reece. All of them were there because I'm walking now. I just see Sanchez in his tracksuit and that, yeah, walking, and they all had their hood on. So I'm like, wait, hang on a second. That's the man, them, yeah. So I was like, hey, Reece. I was like, why are you not here though? Like, aren't you supposed to be inside? He's like, nah. They told us to come through this way, innit? So I was talking to him for a sec. I was like, all right, cool. Before you go, let's take a picture. He was like, calm. So obviously we took a picture. But yeah, bro, I was there on Tuesday, bro. Last game of the season, bro. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Listen, when I saw that lineup, I'll be real. I didn't expect anything different, bruv. I didn't expect nothing different. You know, this manager made so many changes, bruv. And the preview that I done with Dan Potts, yeah, big him up. You probably know him from AFTV. Bro, that is not the lineup I predicted. I said at least, you know, we've stabilized a little bit at the back with Chalobah and Silva because they know each other. Do you know what I'm saying? What does this manager do? He goes and puts Badiashile and Disasi back together when they've been, I call them the cramp twins, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Those two together is like, remember Christensen and Zuma when they used to play together, bro? It's like that. It's not good. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was like, listen, I said to all my boys in every group chat I was in, I said, listen, if Arsenal are serious, they beat us today. If anyhow we beat you or leave with even a point, you lot are just not serious, innit? You lot should be beating us. And bro,
Congolese centre-back pairing is criminal.
Do you know what I'm saying? From time you've got Kai Havertz scoring 2 goals and Ben White scoring 2 goals against you, you know you're not a serious team. You know you're not a serious team, bro. In that second half, these man just capitulated, bruv. Capitulated. How many times are we going to say that, CB, this about how we
second half, you wasn't here yesterday. We had a couple players that remain unnamed, didn't it? We called up. We called them up and
is that actually bro, I've been sent that video. Someone DM me that video. Was it actually? Is it actually
what video? What did you get DM'd?
Bro, I got DM'd the video of you saying to a player, you man are shit and that, yeah. You man are shit and that. And he was like, nah, this, that, trying to like basically.
He's gone and done that now.
So we have
I give you guys the luxury.
You've ruined it for everyone. Whoever done that,
you ruined it for everyone. We give you guys the barbecue.
Nah, we will never ever.
You see?
Whoever did that.
We have an imposter among us.
Still.
But Don, you know what? He's over here.
We need to identify who that rat is, but it's over.
No, we'll do it. Don't worry, we'll do it. But in this community, what we're trying to.
Is it a playback table open though? Like what? How come the person?
You got to be a member. You got to be a member to tune in.
You got to be a member.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
With the playback thing, what we're trying to be is like, obviously, I have relationships with a couple players, different internationally, whatever. You know, Darko's got his relationships. We try to just give guys the real or what's going on when we can on top of that. And, you know, just bring some people on. Like we got the likes of Kudos coming, you know, Fabrizio's coming later in the during the transfer window. We're just trying to build here. But yeah, as I was saying, there was a lot of claims about a bust up that was reported at halftime. So I went out my way and spoke to 3 different players, and all 3 players confirmed there was a bust up between 2 players, innit? Like chat can let you know who the 2 players were. I don't want to say.
I know they were. Your favorite boy and the other one. The one that you hate. One of them that you hate and the other one that you love. Grenade football. And you know.
Who do you think would have won that fight?
Bro, I know the ones that fought, bro. Because
who do you think would have won though?
Obviously, I'm not a snitch, innit? I'm not a snitch. I'm not going to speak, but I'm just saying, innit? I know who it was.
So that's happened. So when you see them coming out in the second half, they conceded 4 goals in 18 minutes. You can see that we rewatched the second half on here, and you can see the body language of the players and everything. It really shows something went on behind the scenes. So that's why they got given the day off. That got reported. Pochettino got the day off. He gave them the day off. He got a lot of stick for that.
And they get the day off.
Who? Hey, sorry, bro. Who has been screen recording content and put it, trying to get us? Who did this? We need to identify who the rat is in this community.
We'll talk after, innit?
Don will send me the app.
All you gotta know is that your secret safe with me, innit? The secret safe.
Of course, bro.
It ain't gonna go nowhere. Come on, man. I'm the man. I'm man them.
No, of course. But these people, we warned them, broski. We warned them.
This was really a tester, you know, Don. Like, just to see how much we give them.
We knew there's gonna be someone stupid. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear it. My man probably didn't see anything wrong with it because obviously man's in this, innit? So like he probably didn't see anything wrong with it, yeah. Do you get it? If he put it on the TL, I would hear it. But it's them ones he probably didn't think nothing of it, like because me and CB obviously fuck with each other, innit? So it's one of them ones. But I hear it though.
Do you know the guy? Or do you know the person?
You know him personally?
No. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I wasn't expecting it, bro. That's what I thought. I thought it was fake.
Don't worry. After this head-to-head pause with Don, we're gonna do a trial. I'm gonna put my suit on. I'm gonna get the fucking hammer out, and we're doing a court case, and we're getting to the bottom of this. But moving on, because we've got a lot of stuff to deal with. What are your takes on? Okay, moving back now, because you know my stance. I think the players are god awful. There's only so much a manager can really do. I don't agree with all the extra stuff he's been doing. Like for example, the starting 11. Personally, I would have preferred Thiago Silva, Chalobah, and Sterling. However, I don't believe those guys are needle movers. I don't think that man would have won us the game. I think we would have lost regardless. Without the likes of Gusto and Palmer, I didn't expect a result at that. So
the moment I saw Palmer out, I said we've lost, bro. There was no way.
Right. So
no one
now,
else.
what is your stance after the game? Because for me personally, I can't defend a manager that lost 5-0 to Arsenal. If it was Mourinho, Tuchel, Ancelotti, Jesus Christ himself, I would have asked him to be sacked. So I can't stand there and defend him for that. However, at what extent do we hold the players accountable?
Bro, like, the thing is, it ain't even a debate that these men aren't Chelsea level. That's one thing that you need to understand, CB. When I'm talking about these guys, yeah, and I'm saying they've got potential, it doesn't mean that I think they're ready now. These men shouldn't be playing for Chelsea right now, yeah, or even starting for Chelsea right now. Mudryk is not good enough to be starting for Chelsea. Mudryk is not good enough to be starting for Chelsea. But like I've said, I like certain traits that I see in them, in both of them, in terms of what I like in a winger. These days, bro, you get wingers that invert too much. Do you know what I'm saying? No one's going to come here and tell me Mudryk hasn't got the raw attributes to become a good winger in the league.
Oh, you still have Mudryk stocks.
The problem with Mudryk is that he should be at a club like a Bournemouth or like a West Ham learning or something like that. He should have never been bought for Chelsea. Yeah. In that January, bro, I wanted Trossard. I was saying, yo, we should go get Trossard, yeah, because obviously he got frozen out by De Zerbi, and Trossard, I've always rated him. He's a good finisher. Do you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing that we're hijacking the deal with Mudryk. This is a guy that I never watched. Everyone thought he was going Arsenal. The only clips I saw of this guy was the Champions League and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I've said, this guy shouldn't be starting for Chelsea week in, week out, yeah? And neither should Mudryk. That's where you got to blame the owners, right? But at the same time, I don't think this manager's been getting the best out of the players that we've got. That's the problem that I've got, bro. Yeah, and I believe that a proper coach and a better manager gets more out of these, man. Yeah, because, bro, there's been times when Mudryk's had a good game or a decent enough game to start the following game. He gets dropped for Sterling. Do you know what I'm saying? This manager he is clearly a confidence player. That's where you got to think as a coach. This guy's a confidence player. Yeah, you bring him on, you give him here you go minutes, and you're expecting him to do a madness. You're throwing him out there into the Lions. Then you get people like you, man, that will just crash it on him. Yeah, you'll crash it on him. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we need a shape up in it. End of the day, we need a shape up, and this manager needs to go. He needs to go. He's not getting the best out of these man. Like I've said, I don't think these men are ready to be playing for Chelsea, but I do think they've got high potential. They should have never been bought, and we need to learn from that. Yeah. What I've been saying is, if you're gonna buy young players, go bring me the guys that are ready to play now, bro. Yeah. Go bring me Cole Palmers. Do you know what I'm saying? Go bring me Gusto. Yeah, go bring me guys like Caicedo. Guys that are ready right now to play in the league. Don't bring me guys where we need to do bare work on them in a team that's already young. It doesn't make sense to me. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to me. Mudryk, I didn't know who Mudryk was before he came to Chelsea, bro. Like, I saw him play against Arsenal, but I didn't really take him in and say, this is the guy that I want. You know what I'm saying? So I can only speak about what I'm watching in front of me, and he's one of our players. End of the day, he's our problem. He's our problem. But if it was up to me, I would have never signed these guys, bro. Never signed these guys.
But you say that, but in the same breath,
like I overrate them. These men are not Chelsea level. You know this. They're not Chelsea level.
Don, what you do is you crash these players. You crash the likes of Sterling, who's better than both of these players. There's so much you've said that I need to just. Firstly, Mudryk is not a good player. There's nothing there that tells me he's a good player. I've never seen someone be the fastest player on the pitch and he's scared to run in behind. I've never seen stuff like that. You're 23 years old. The basics is not there. The fundamentals aren't there. You can't be taught the fundamentals. That's like me right now going to get a one-to-one trainer and trying to become a pro bowler. There's certain things that I just don't have naturally that haven't been taught to me at this age as a footballer that would never be taught to me. The player we're seeing is the player that's who he will be. Let him learn his trade elsewhere. He's not Chelsea standard. Now, my issue with you is...
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question on that then, on Mudryk, yeah? Do you think that Mudryk would be this bad if he went to Arsenal?
I think he would be under less scrutiny. He won't be on as much as a microscope, which Pochettino's actually done a pretty good job of not trying to throw him in.
You're not answering my question.
I think he would. I think he would.
I ask you questions all the time, and you ask me something.
No, he would. He would.
Do you think he'll be a better player at Arsenal? You, man. I ask all of you.
No.
Because he's just brain dead. He's just.
I think if he went Arsenal, he'd be much better. I think if he went Arsenal, he'd be much better.
He's the worst version of Martinelli, and Martinelli's not really even firing as much.
He would look even worse because the amount of times they would give him the ball, he would do so much stupid shit that they would laugh at him. It would be like the Timo Werner under our regime when we were playing half decent football. It would look even worse.
Nah, I think with a better coach in Arteta that knows what he's doing, yeah, I think it would have helped his development, man. Last year, bro, the guy walked into a mess some games he wouldn't even make the squad with Graham Potter, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Because look,
for me,
your
I just think that this guy's been widely mismanaged, bro. I'm not taking away his performances because, like I've said, yeah, certain games he looks good, certain games he looks like he's never kicked a ball in his life, bro. Never kicked a ball in his life. I get as frustrated as you, man. I get as frustrated as you, man.
Can you name 5 good Mudryk games?
I don't think he's a shit
No,
player.
wait, Don,
Can you name 5 good Mudryk games though? 5 good Mudryk games. Can you name them?
Bro, I could name you a few games where he's been good this season. He was good against Brighton. He was good against Arsenal. He was good against Palace. I remember Palace was his best. Yeah, he was
Arsenal.
Good. Bro, he was better than
the 2-2.
Not the Arsenal game that just went at the bridge, bro.
The 2-2.
He was shit.
The bridge. No, he wasn't
He
shit.
won a penalty. And
He wasn't shit
scored
that
a
game.
goal.
He was key.
Both goals came from him. I'm not doing agendas here. Both goals came from him. The overall game was shit
against Arsenal, bro.
The overall game was shit, but both goals did come from him. I'm not gonna.
The overall game was shit, bro. Bro, you need to go watch that game back and watch what Mudryk was doing in build-up, bro. That guy was helping us a lot in build-up.
You said he's a confidence player, and he should.
He is, bro.
Yeah, okay, cool. The game that he scored against Fulham,
I was
he
at the
got
stadium,
injured.
bro.
We won the game after that. He scored against Arsenal. We didn't win that game. He got dropped against Newcastle. Against Tottenham. We won that game. We keep going.
Bro, the goal he scored against in that cup game, bro, he was dog shit, bro. That Brighton game.
Yeah, the only game.
I'm talking about the Brighton game. I'm talking about the Brighton game.
Newcastle, you got a goal. Fair enough. That's the Newcastle game, and then Wolves is the only game where we lost the game. He got played. He played. We dropped it. He scored. We dropped him. We lost the game. He got a goal against Crystal Palace. We won at Luton. Now we can keep going.
He scored in the cup game against Newcastle. He was dog shit.
I remember at Bournemouth as well. This guy was robbed off of like 3 assists, bro. Yeah,
Rob let down.
Even Everton, he was robbed off of assists there as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you lot that like to ignore these things, but come on, bruv. Even go check the creativity at the beginning of the season, bro. Yeah, he was up there. I think he was like second to Cole Palmer, bro, at the beginning of the season. Man cannot
be propping Mikhailo Mudryk, blood.
Bro, do you hear in this?
No. What it is, yeah. You might like to just focus on the bad. I look at both of them, bro. I look at the bad and the good.
There's no good, bro.
There's a reason.
I look at the bad and the good. You know what I'm saying?
Expect to the sis hype.
Your mind. Hold on, yeah, bro. What it is, yeah, bro. Your mind, yeah, your mind is made up. Your mind is made up of Mudryk. My mind isn't made up of Mudryk. I'll be real with you. My mind is not made up of Mudryk.
That means you can't see the blatant obvious of not being a footballer there. That's
I can see that. I can see that this manager. I can see that he's with a coach right now. That's a joke, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a joke, man.
Of a 23-year-old. 23-year-old.
Did you see the level of experience that he had before, bro? The guy didn't even have 50 appearances playing professional football, bro.
So why has he only just got into football where he's only has 50 games behind him as a 23-year-old?
And that's where you got to look at Chelsea for buying him.
No, but you're still
defending him. I'm not defending him. I'm saying we should have never bought him, bro.
Kendrick Pyre's better than him.
Kendrick Pyre looks better than Mudryk. He looks better than Mudryk. I'll be real.
In 7 years' time, will be 23. Some people don't have 7 years worth of careers. In 7 years' time, he will be the same age as Mudryk. He would have had at least 200 games behind him. At least.
Facts.
And we got a baby, a 23-year-old.
Your name's Shaun, yeah? It's Shaun, innit? Your name's Shaun, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, bro. All I'm saying with Mudryk, yeah, is, bro, like I've said, I never wanted this guy. You man are going on as if I never wanted this guy. I wanted Trossard, bro. The guy that Arsenal got is the guy that I wanted. Yeah? But I have to analyze the situation, bro. Like I've said, what you lot are saying about him in terms of his IQ and that, bro, I've been at the bridge shouting at this guy. Yo, get him behind, bro.
You're saying all of this, but earlier this week,
do you remember that game? Hold on, CB. Do you remember that game when Enzo? I remember Enzo was even shouting at him to make the run, and Mudryk's just looking at him. He's just looking at him. Do you know what I'm saying? There's days I look at him, I'm thinking, yo, who the hell, like, what is this guy doing, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? And there's other days I'm thinking, right, I can see in parts what he's trying to do. Do you know what I'm saying? But we don't see it consistently because, again, the guy gets dropped time and time again. Just the other day against Sheffield, bro, he would rather start Gallagher left wing, bro. What do you think that's going to do? Me as a player, if I'm getting dropped for a midfielder, yeah, who's meaty, by the way, I'm not happy, bro. I am not happy.
He gets dropped because of his own performances, though. But what you saying all of these things, but in the same breath, I've seen you, when we done the preview for the semi-final on your channel, you said to me, Mudryk has been better than Sterling this season.
Bro, from what I expect from Sterling has been
don't do that. Don't do that.
No. Don't twist my words. Don't twist my words. You see what I'm saying? Look, Sterling is. Let me give you the expectations for Sterling. My expectations for Sterling are not the same as my expectations for Mudryk. Yeah, because Mudryk is hit and miss, like we've all said. Mudryk is hit and miss. Yeah, Sterling is getting 325k a week. Has been in the league for over 10 years, bro. Over 10 years he's been in the league.
What I was seeing on the pitch.
No. He's been in the league for over 10 years. And this guy, at times, he plays as if he's 17 years old, bro. Yeah, I promise you, if we gave Tyreek George more minutes, yeah, he'll do better than Sterling this season, bro. Yeah. And I showed you the stats. I showed you the stats as well, CB, because one thing that I like about Sterling is he's very direct, bro. He loves to take on his man. Yeah. He looks funny and that. All over the years, people have always disrespected Sterling, but I actually like what he does because it's effective. But like I showed you on the pod that we did, CB, yeah, his stats are going down in terms of his successful take-ons. And that's not good for me. That's why I call him
top 10 in the league for dribbles completed, by the way. I can get the stats up on the screen.
When you look at his take-ons, I showed you the stats, bro. They're going, and this came from the Athletic as well. They're going down season by season. That means that he's not taking
even while they're going down. Everything
hold on, let me land my point. Let me land my point. This is why I always call him grenade football. Because he gets bro.
Athletic.
He gets dispossessed all the time.
Shaun, your mic is fucked, man. Are you connected to your car?
Yeah, let me take it off.
I call him grenade football, bro, because every time he gets the ball on the left-hand side, it blows up. And you agreed with me, CB. You said our left-hand side is bad, bro. It's bad. And it is bad.
I can't trust the Athletic. I can't trust the Athletic. They put out false information. They told me Cucurella never got dribble past by Saka. Saka at the home game. I can't trust these guys' numbers with stats. Nobody looks at stats. Please, I hate man that look at stats.
Nobody looks at stats. Stats are secondary, bro. You gotta look at stats. Anybody what my eyes are telling me, he loses the ball a lot.
Anybody who looks at statistics is a fool. They don't know nothing about football. If you go to football with your eyes and you see a player, his output is his output. If he produces goals and your team scores goals and he creates chances, you'll see it with your eyes. If you know that a guy's a creative player, you don't have to then go back to people to say to them, oh, please tell me when he created chances. When you know that a guy has consistently done things and beats people know who's a player. Don't need to explain. Some things don't need to be explained. Like Raheem has been at a shocking side for years now, and he throws in the towel late on in the season when there's nothing to play for. This man is a serial winner. He's been a part of a serial winning City side. He's coming to a team motivated early stages of the season. They played him up front with Havertz in his debut season in a two-man centre-forward kind of role. He's not a centre-forward. He's been, if we talk about mismanagement, he's probably been mismanaged more than anyone. And now that he's been given a winger position, but he's playing with some retards around him. And he's looking at, man, he's been pissed. The number one game that made me realise he was done with the team was the Tottenham game. He made 25 million runs on the halfway line against a team that was playing on the halfway line, and nobody could find him. And he gave up halfway through doing the runs, and he just said, oh, do you know what? Just take me off, man. Just please take me off. You could tell in his demeanour.
Yeah, but you're taking away any accountability from him, bro. This is a guy that's got all the experience in the world and gets 325k a week, and you're making excuses.
He gets over.
You're doing the pocket watching. What is the 325?
He gets
paid the most money, so I expect a lot from him, bro.
And furthermore, his best friends are my best friends.
There we go then. That's it. That's what it is, because you're close to people that he knows.
No, it's not. And he's on over 400 bags a week. I'll let you know. He's not even on 325.
So there we go then. It's even more money. More money. Is that something? Are you proud of that, bro? Are you proud of that? Because you sound really proud that he's been underperforming and he's on over 400 a week. That's a shambles, bro.
He has not underperformed.
Since you know his friends, yeah. Since you know his friends, tell him to learn Arabic, bro, because Saudi are coming for him, innit? Tell him to learn Arabic, bro. I'm telling you, Saudi are coming.
You're here doing propaganda for people that have won nothing in this league, who have shown no talent, and you're telling me about proud. Brother, he plays.
I'm not doing no propaganda for no one.
Listen.
I just gave you the bad of Mudryk, and I gave you the good of Mudryk, bro.
He played for City and he played for Liverpool. There's no allegiance. I've got people that play in my hood that have played professional football that have made it out of the hood. It's got nothing to do with just Raheem. Raheem plays for my team now. I'll crash it on him as well. He knows. I've crashed it on Raheem.
Crash it on him, then. So what do you mean, bro? You're talking about you should have never even told me he's on over 400k a week. That means he should even be swifter. You know what I'm saying?
In that same
in his debut season,
Mudryk gets paid more than Cole Palmer, though.
In his debut season, who outperformed him with the numbers in our drought season when Graham Potter came in charge? Who was our number one performer up front? It was him.
Sterling was our number one.
I think it's him on. I think it was even him on numbers. What did you expect him to do with numbers like he used to do at City that he's doing here? Are we City? We City?
But you don't know my take. You don't know my take on Sterling though. You don't know my take on Sterling. And for your own information, yeah, you're talking about a guy that's always defended this guy because I've always said he's been disrespected over the years. For me, he gets in the top 10 wingers in the Prem all time. By the way, I said this to Daps. You know, Daps the City fan, yeah. He tried to tell me no, he isn't, and he's a Man City fan. I said, bro, you're disrespecting Raheem Sterling, bro. Yeah, there's only I think there's only one other player that Pep has managed that has scored more goals under Pep Guardiola, and that's Messi. Yeah, the second person I believe is Sterling. Yeah, the trophies speak for themselves. The longevity speaks for themselves. I was watching this guy coming through the academy at Liverpool, bro. I like Sterling. I like those sort of wingers. But I'm gonna be real now. I forget my emotion, how I feel about him as a player and what he's done. I'm talking about what he's doing right now at the club, and he's not been good enough, bro. He's not been good enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is the thing.
Last year, I said it when we signed him.
This is the thing.
I said, hold on, Shaun. I'll let you come in, bro. Let me give you my take. Let me give you my take from last season. Yeah, when Sterling came on, bro, I told everyone. I said this signing is not gonna work if we don't go and buy a striker because Sterling is a supplementary player. Yeah, he can't be the guy to depend on. He's never been that guy to depend on. Do you know what I'm saying? At Liverpool, he was there with Suarez and Sturridge and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? At Man City, he's always had Aguero, Sane. All of these guys were supplementary for each other. Yeah. But last season, we signed Aubameyang last day of the window, and it was basically Kai Havertz the whole year. So last year, bro, I'll be real with you. I looked at the players around him, and I looked at the system. I said, bro, he was never going to work. So I didn't really crash it on him as much last year. This year, bro, in pre-season, I said, I expect this guy to rise. Yeah, I expect this guy to rise.
He's worse than last season's team.
Bro, he's got for me. I look at it like this.
So if you rate him so much, you just stated that Pep Guardiola hasn't coached anyone else that scored more goals than Messi.
God.
So
only Messi. Yeah, that's it.
But you said that, and then you said that he needs to be supplemented with a striker up front for him to get his output. So which one is it? Is he a great player in general because he's been the top goal scorer besides Messi under Pep? Or is it because he needs to have a system work around him? I don't get it. It's either one or the other.
Yeah, bro. What I'm talking about is him on the ball. Him on the ball at the minute is not good enough, bro.
But Greasy. They've put something up here.
Yeah, the VAR
You said,
is
Lord,
mad.
please, Sterling can't start again this season. Mudryk needs all the minutes he can get.
This was in March.
Yeah, of course. Bro, hold on.
So you think Mudryk
Let me just say this is what I'm saying. You lot are mad. You lot are mad, yeah? You lot say you love the club, but you're happy for Sterling to be stinking out the gaff every single week and not giving
Hold on. Let
me just say something. I don't know if you man have kicked ball, yeah, but I'll be real with you. If
How
my
can you say
teammate,
he's stinking out the gap more than other people?
bro,
That's where your priorities.
You think Sterling's been the worst player this season?
Your priorities are in the wrong place. That's like a Man United fan telling me that they need Bruno Fernandes out their team. It's exactly the same.
What do you mean, bro? Who the hell is Sterling at this point?
You're telling me about Noni Madueke and
Mudryk. Who the hell is Mudryk? Who the hell is Mudryk?
Wait.
Palmer, you know.
Wait. Now it's making sense. You man are still defending Sterling like this, yeah? You lot must be blind to what you're watching this season. Sterling has been bonging out the place.
He has had some bad games.
He has been
bonging out. He's still had a better season than Noni and Mudryk. He's had a better season than Noni and Mudryk, though.
But he's still better than Noni and Mudryk.
Bro, it doesn't matter if he's still better than them. I expect him to be better than them.
But you're asking Mudryk in 4K. We're seeing you guys.
You want him out.
You don't want Mudryk out, but you want Sterling now.
No. Hold on. Let me one at a time.
He wants these retards to stay here, but he wants this man gone.
One at a time.
He wants worse man to stay here.
What you man want? Because you man don't like you man don't fuck with Mudryk and you man don't fuck with Mudryk. So basically, you want the man to be shackled. You want the man to be hold on, bro. You want the man to be shackled on the bench, but you want to keep a guy that should be doing a lot better and let him keep stinking out the place. So you man are okay with him not passing the ball.
Okay,
you man are okay with him not passing the ball.
When's the last time Sterling
Hold on.
When is the last time Sterling played? We're telling you about Madueke and these guys. Madueke has started multiple games in the past 10 games. Why is he still playing? He's stinking out the game.
The way you lot are fighting for Sterling after the performance he's been putting out is just mad to me. It's mad to me. Stop making sense.
You're literally having.
No one's asking for this man to be playing over someone that's performing.
I'll let you rap for a bit, Don, yeah? It's fair. Cool. In my opinion,
crazy to be back in Sterling like this, bro.
In my opinion, it is a mid-off. I agree. However, Sterling not only has more credit in the bank in his career, he has this season alone, the season he's having, would be the best season Mudryk and Madueke ever had in their careers today if they were having the same season. You want Sterling sold, but you're making excuses for Mudryk. If you want Sterling sold, you should want all three of them sold. There's no picking and choosing. And Sterling, in my opinion,
that's what I want. I want to upgrade. And I want them man to learn.
You want to keep why don't you upgrade on getting the likes of Mudryk out, get an actual out-and-out starter, and have Sterling off the bench?
That's not realistic. How is that going to happen? I asked you yesterday a question. What clubs are coming in right now for Mudryk, giving us our money back and paying him the wages?
No, we're not getting our money back. Tell me the club. We're never ever getting a return for this investment. £88 million. We can still sell him. We didn't get our money back when we spent 42 million on Veron in 2004 and sent him on a loan to Inter Milan. He was a flop signing. 42 million back then for 120 now.
What I'm saying is, listen, if Sterling was performing consistently, bro, I'll be saying, listen, play the guy. But the guy's been stinking. You lot are basically happy for my man.
But so has Mudryk.
You lot are happy for my man to basically not be giving the ball to Jackson, when he's right there next to him. You might not happy for my man, against Aston Villa. I even watched the highlights back when we played Villa at the Bridge. My man's through on goal. He could just play it to Jackson. He doesn't do it. And there's been bare examples where he's doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? You might not happy for him to come on and just keep getting dispossessed every single game because he's got a CV. I don't give a fuck about the CV, bro. It's about what you're doing for my club. And what he's doing for my club right now is stinking out the gaff. He's smelling out the gaff.
If people looked at statistics, and was dumbfounded by statistics, the man's actually probably played less minutes than last year, and he's actually had a better year by numbers by one extra assist from last year. And he actually was one of our better players last year in his. But
how are you using stats when you're talking about people can't use stats?
I hate numbers. I hate that's what I'm trying to say. I hate numbers. So the maddest thing is I believe that he's been way better last year than what he was this year. That's why I don't look at numbers, because numbers are fraudulent. Because this year he's actually bad. He has played poor. He has played poorly. But you're talking about the guys around him. You can't have priorities of shifting out a man that's actually doing better than these other guys that shouldn't be. I don't give a fuck if they're 23 or 21. Non-league Madueke needs to leave. Mudryk is now worth £30 million. We signed him for £80 million. His value has dropped more than half in one season. He needs to go. He's not good enough. They are the priorities. If Sterling is stinking up the joint and he's on bigger money, he's at the end of his career. He's had a decorated trophy cabinet for his career. He's been at the top level. He deserves the money he's on at this stage of his career. That's what they do. You're not supposed to have these 20-year-olds on 200.
Did you realize he was benched, by the way? He went in his last season for Man City. This guy was not the go-to guy, blood.
Because you know why? You know why?
And Todd Bowley, if Todd Bowley had known that, hold on, Shaun. If Todd Bowley had known that, if this guy had a football brain, and actually had football people around him, Sterling would have never been given 325k a week. In Todd Bowley's head, Raheem Sterling was world class. That's why he gave him that money, bro.
Raheem was on 200. Hold on. Raheem was on 250,000 anyway at Man City.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Brother, please. You're talking to a man. I'll get him on the phone. I'll get him on the phone right now.
Get him on the phone.
Understand? I don't have to tell you. I'm telling you facts. This is a man that I know personally.
That's why you're defending him like this. If you know him personally, I told you, tell him to learn Arabic ASAP.
Yeah, all right, whoopie do. Like, he's gonna care what Greasy says about him from CFC YouTube. He doesn't care, bro.
That's not a problem.
He don't care, bro.
I love Sterling.
He doesn't care, bro. I don't love Sterling, but I'm just trying to explain to you. You're saying statements about things like, oh, he got dropped from City. Pep Guardiola and him had an argument after a training session, and he never played after that. That is why he never played. When players fall out with managers, their season is kaput.
The same thing with Cancelo. Same thing with Cancelo. Yeah.
Same thing with Cancelo. Is Cancelo worse than all these other guys? Come on,
do you think he's gonna come tell you and say, I've been stinking out the gaff, that's why Pep don't want to play me? He will tell you I've had pass over him, bro.
Are you sick? I just told you the man fell out with the manager, bro.
He was needy last season, bro. I watch a lot of Man City, bro, and Sterling was needy.
You must watch a lot of football. I live on football.
Cool. Let's breathe now. Let's breathe.
But you think Sterling's
There's
been good?
so much we need to go through this.
Sterling is not the number one option I'd want at my team, but I know he's better.
We have spent 45 minutes on Sterling. Please. Anyway, there's some VAR got on the screen. This was very controversial.
No problem, bro. My tweets are there for a reason. We've got Mudryk now. You might not rate Mudryk like that, but Mudryk is one of the best one-on-one attackers in the league, bro. Yeah, and I'll say that from now. Yeah, because bro, one-on-one, that guy is difficult, bro, to mark. You're laughing. It's true.
Oh my
It's true, bro. Go
God.
check the stats. Go check the stats. See, bro, you telling me Mudryk one-on-one's not good? Till now, bro.
Oh my God. Madueke's not even better than
This is what
Brennan
you do,
Johnson
because
at
you're not
Spurs.
being honest. You're not being honest.
I said Brennan
Tell
Johnson.
me that
Will make me
Mudryk-
laugh.
Brennan Johnson's better than
I
I know what
Madueke,
all
bro.
you man was saying when we was linked to Brennan Johnson, bro, for that 50 M's. For that 50 M's. If you man don't think Madueke is good one-on-one, like I said, taking on his man, I don't know what you lot are smoking. Because again,
Adama Traore was going to take it on his man.
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's my point.
Baby
That's my
oil.
point.
Baby
That's
oil.
my
great
point.
stuff.
Traore was the
That
best
is my
at it.
point.
He was the best
Shaun,
at it.
you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. Traore is one of the best taking on his man. Does that mean he's one of the best wingers? No, it doesn't. I never said Madueke is one of the best wingers, bro, in the league. I never said that, bro. He's got a lot to do. I said in terms of taking on his man, he's one of the best in the league at it because he literally is. Go check the stats and go use your eyes. When he's one-on-one with a guy,
when I watch him, you see when I watch him dribble.
he has to take them on.
You see when I watch him dribble, bro. When I watch him dribble, it's like he's out of control. Like it doesn't
It's
look like
unorthodox. It's
it doesn't
unorthodox.
look real. It looks like AI. It looks like
You know-
AI. He's a guy. He
you know
looks
what,
his
Darko?
body just it don't. He's not one of the best. And I'm sorry.
It's
He's not,
unorthodox.
man.
It's very unorthodox. And even when we was linked to him in January, bro, I watched the videos. I said, yo, the way this guy dribbles is mad, but it works. That's the main thing. It works, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I've said, let me just clarify. I don't think he's one of the best wingers in the league. He's not one of the best wingers in the league. Yeah, that's a fact. Because we need to see more. There's not enough of a sample size. Away from the take-ons, his end product needs to improve. I'm talking about that ability of being able to take on his man.
Give me Dwight McNeil, man.
Harry Maguire. Let me give you a perfect example, yeah?
Give me Dwight McNeil, Darko.
Harry Maguire.
Does Madueke start for Crystal Palace?
No, it's clear.
Hold on, man. Hold on, CB. Coming after, yeah? Harry Maguire is one of the best in the air, yeah? In terms of winning headers in the box and that when it comes to set pieces. Does that mean he's one of the best defenders in the league? No, it doesn't, bro. No, it doesn't. I'm talking about a trait that Madueke's got. And you lot are going on like I'm saying he's one of the best wingers in the league. I never said that, bro. So CB, don't try that. Don't try and cook me when I never said that. I know he's one of the best wingers in the league. I wouldn't even put him up there.
Does Noni start for Crystal Palace?
No, of course he
Should I get
doesn't.
the league table up and we go through teams?
Of
Does
course
he
he
start for
Do you know
Wolves?
what the
Let's
thing
do
is,
that.
though?
Let's do that.
I don't like when people because do you know what the thing is? When you say something about someone's great at a trait, it's like you're protecting the player from total scrutiny, or you think that there's a player in him because he's got a
I do
trait
think there's a player in there.
that he's one of the best players at doing it. I hate
You
when
think
people
he'll make
do
it
that.
here?
It's like saying Enzo's an
doubt it.
unbelievable passer. It's like saying Enzo's an unbelievable passer. He's fucking shit at everything else. Why am I protecting a man and trying to say that he's good at something? If a man's predominantly shit in all of his traits, fuck him off. He's not good enough.
All right, cool, done. You got the league table.
That's why, like
Does
I said,
Madueke start for Arsenal?
that's what I said to you, Shaun. If it's up to me, do you think I'm signing Madueke, bro? I didn't make the
No,
decision.
I know
Making
that. I know
excuses
that.
for him.
But I know the priorities of what man need to go first. Certain man need to go first that are never good, that don't even deserve to be clapped off the pitch because they've done nothing in their
Facts.
careers.
Yeah, listen. Listen. For me, how I look at it right now with Madueke, we're entering an era, yeah, where a lot of wingers are just trying to invert. They don't want to take on their man. I didn't grow up on that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you look through all the teams that we grew up on, yeah, most of them had wingers on both sides, bro. Left hand side, right hand side. Imagine if Nani was playing for Man United these days, legit he'll be their best player of my life. And back then, we looked at him as if he was meaty. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I grew up on. So for me, it's refreshing to see someone like Madueke wanting to take on their man. But like I've said 1,000,001 times, he's got a lot of work to do, bro. A lot of work to do. But again, you lot don't like being balanced. You lot are just very polarized. And I hear it. That's you, man. I'm not like that. I'm not like that as a person, innit? If you lot are very polarized, cool. You do your thing.
No one's polarized. No one's polarized.
You're very polarized, bro.
Hey,
You're
yo,
very
Don,
polarized.
does Madueke start for Arsenal?
We consider everything. We consider everything.
Nah,
I
Madueke don't start for
was
Arsenal.
talking about
Does he start
Trossard
for
before.
City?
I was talking about Trossard before.
We know he's not good enough for Chelsea, so I don't know what you're trying to
How
prove.
does he start for Liverpool?
Bro, we know he's not good enough for
Does he
Chelsea. So I
start
don't know
for
what you're
Villa?
trying to prove.
Does
What are
he
you
start
trying
for
to
Villa?
prove? We've
Like
got
Leon
Answer the questions.
Bailey.
We're going through the teams.
Leon Bailey don't even start for their team, and he comes off the bench and he still
No,
does
Bailey
what
Does he
is
start
10
for
times
Spurs?
the player Noni is. 10 times the player Noni
Does
is.
he start for Spurs?
You man are crazy, bruv.
Does he start for United?
Wait. You
Like,
think
man
he's
are talking
gonna
about
start for Spurs?
polarized. You can't talk about polarized when we're naming multiple players that don't even play for Chelsea that we're admitting that he's better than, that he's not better than.
But the thing is, you lot are doing all of this as if I've said he's good enough for Chelsea. I've already said he's not good enough for Chelsea.
But you
So
want your
just wasting
priority
You want him to
is
start
get
over
rid of
Sterling.
Sterling
You want him to start over
before
I
Sterling.
do want him to
him.
start over Sterling.
You want
Yes,
him to start over Sterling, though.
because Sterling has been stinking out the place. So give someone else an opportunity, bro.
He's not that
Oh
simple.
my God.
That's bad. You lot are happy. This is the same guy, yeah. CB, yeah. You're the same brother that said, what did you say? Oh yeah, Ben Chilwell. I'd ride out for Ben Chilwell. How fucking dare you, blood?
All right, cool. Let me just stop you there.
How dare you?
Let me just stop you there, Don.
You
Yeah,
mad, bruv.
Chilwell's shit.
Let me tell you. Hey, let me
I
stop you
don't
there.
stand with CB on
Don,
Chilwell.
in terms of
Chilwell's shit.
Chilwell,
Chilwell's
what I do with Chilwell is
Crazy,
bait the
bro.
Enzo sexuals, because every excuse they make for Enzo, you can make for Chilwell. I.e., Enzo's playing out of position. Chilwell played left wing. Oh,
For
it's the
4 games.
system.
For 4
Oh,
games,
it's
bro.
the system. Poch is playing with Chilwell too. Oh, he's been playing injured. Okay, Chilwell's been injured all season. Oh, he cooked on the Potter. Chilwell cooked under Tuchel and landed VVS. So every argument you can make for Enzo, you can make for Chilwell. That's how ridiculous
Nah.
they sound.
I'm
That's why
talking
I
about-
use the
you know what I'm
Chilwell
saying?
stuff.
That's where you go analyze him on the ball. On the ball, that guy is another grenade as well. Yeah, grenade launcher.
No,
Grenade
I don't think Chilwell's good enough to be here. All I'm saying is I use him as an example to just bait them.
Oh.
But I don't think he's good enough.
CB, let me just say something, CB. Yeah, you wanna talk about all of that. Look at how Conor Gallagher and Chilwell went and embarrassed our club when they went to play for England, bro. It was so embarrassing, bro. I'm looking at these men, I'm thinking, yo, I'm so embarrassed that these men play for my club.
I can't lie, Chilwell's second game was better
He
than
had
the
a
first
good game
He was
against
horrendous
Belgium.
first game.
Nah, but
Yeah,
the
he had
first
a very
game
good game against Belgium.
Against Brazil.
I was at the Brazil game. I was at the Brazil game. He was the worst player on the pitch for the first
Bonging,
half.
bro. Yeah, the thing is, I've said about Chilwell, he can't stay fit. He's on 200 racks a week. Shaun probably even knows how much is on. It's probably his personal account, and he probably knows how much he's on. Yeah, however much he's on, he's on racks. Yeah, and this guy has not been the same ever since we won the Champions League, bro. Yeah, he comes back. To be fair, actually, tell a lie. Last season when he came back from injury, he was actually good. I can't lie to you, he was good when he came back. He was creating a lot of chances for us, yeah, and he was all right. This season, bro, I don't know what's happened to this guy. But maybe he's focusing on his OnlyFans things that he keeps getting.
He was shit last season too. Let's just be honest. He was shit last season too. The injuries messed him up, innit? I'll be honest with you guys. The injury messed him up, man.
And the sleeping tablets, man. He's been doing too much sleeping tablets, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
He's dead, bro. And the thing is, yeah, obviously for me, we still need to upgrade on Cucurella as well. But for Cucurella to get sold before Chilwell, that is criminal. I'm sorry, that is criminal, bro.
It doesn't make a difference. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference.
CB, you know what I said from day one? I said I've got more time for Lewis Hall and Maatsen than both of them, is what I said, bro. I wanted to keep both of them. Lewis Hall and Maatsen's who I wanted. But look what the club did. They've left us with
we're running out. There's so much we need to do. We ain't got much time. So cool. Let's go through this league table. We're gonna do it Mudryk and Noni and Sterling, and then we're gonna see what teams these lot can start for. So
that's
Noni,
stupid,
Mudryk,
that's very stupid for you to do that. You're wasting your time, bro. Because we
because I want to know. I want to know the levels. I want to know the levels that these lot can play at.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Yeah, but CB, if he already thinks that
very
Sterling is thinking out the joint for us, they all fall within the same bracket. If he thinks that they're not good enough, if he thinks Sterling ain't good enough, he's gonna just say that all the players that you mentioned from these teams are better than all three. That's all it is.
Yeah, bro, you're just wasting your time. Like Sterling should go Saudi. You're here telling me that I should pick a team.
Okay, let's leave Sterling alone then. We'll leave Sterling. I want to know Noni and Mudryk. Yeah, I want to know the levels.
It doesn't. I'll be real with you, CB. I don't care what other teams they start for, bro. I talk about Chelsea, bro. I don't care what other teams they start for. All I know is that these men aren't good enough for my club. That's the main thing. So I don't know why you're trying to press me and trying to tell me to pick what clubs they start for. I don't give a shit about that, bro. I care about my club. I don't give a shit about West Ham and all these guys. Come on now.
All right, cool. I hear you. Now I'll move on to the next thing, which has been a pressing issue that everyone's really been going over since the Arsenal game, which was Poch out. Now, you know what I'm saying? With this, what is next? Do you think, what if we could get rid of Poch? Would you prefer that? And if so, who would you want to bring in? And why? Yeah.
Bro, like I've said, for me, the main thing that I've spoken about with Poch all season, yeah, is this guy doesn't know how to use the team. He doesn't know how to use this team, man. And the reason why is because he's all about pressing, all about intensity, little patterns. You know what I'm saying? No drillings in that midfield. And that's why he loves Gallagher, bro, because Gallagher is his sort of player on paper. Do you know what I mean? And that's why in the summer, bro, I kept banging on about it. I said, yo, we need to get rid of Gallagher because this guy is going to make him his main man. And we can all agree, I hope we can all agree, yeah, that Gallagher is not good enough for Chelsea and shouldn't be starting for us the way he has been. Yeah, building a team around him. Do you know what I'm saying? And surprise, surprise, the other week, Poch came out saying, we're still trying to work out the profile of the players. I'm thinking, yo, this guy's been managing for how long now, and he's still trying to work out that Levi Cole was not a left back. He's still trying to work out that Ben Chilwell's not a left winger. He's still trying to work out that Enzo's not a 10. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to work out that this guy shouldn't be over here. It's crazy to me. Trying to work out that every week you shouldn't be changing the team every single week. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me, bro. And like I've said, you lot, I know CB hates De Zerbi, but like I've said, the reasons why I've said I would like De Zerbi is because I think that the profile of players that we've got, the profile of players that we've
Here
got.
we go.
Greasy. No,
You see?
no,
Here we
no,
go.
Let
Another
me land my point.
another-
Let me land my point. Let me hear
another
listen,
CFC
hear me out.
another-
Hear me out.
another
Hear me out.
CFC Roy in disguise.
Hold on. Hear me out, and then you lot can come back and say what it is, because I've got my reservations about De Zerbi. First of all, every manager has got weaknesses. Every manager's got flaws, and every manager makes mistakes. Yeah. But the reason why I'm talking specifically about De Zerbi is because of the profile of players that we have, bro. This guy likes technical football and technical players. Yeah. And already some of the players that we've got are already here, bro, that he's worked with before. Levi Colwell, Caicedo, even the guy that you lot hate, Mudryk. Maybe he can get something out of Mudryk. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, how I look at our team,
Look at the comments. Look what they're saying to you, bro. They're saying you've lost it.
Hold on, Darko, then you can come in, bro, yeah? Our team want to keep the ball, create patterns like that, yeah? And break down attacks close to each other, bro. They don't want to be playing as if they hate each other. Poch has man bare far from each other. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time with De Zerbi, the main thing that I'm concerned about, yeah, is the lack of a plan B at times. Do you know what I'm saying? And he can be a little bit naive at times, you know? This season, I think he's been done because he's lost a lot of key players in like McAllister, Caicedo. He's had bare injuries with people with players that aren't even that good. Do you know what I mean? That aren't good enough at the minute. I watched their game yesterday, bro. Most of these guys that are playing, I don't even know who they are. bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, last season, bro, they were good. They obviously finished in Europa, and this season it's very clear that they're struggling with Europa League as well as playing the league. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, like I've said, listen, I think this guy can get the best out of the players that we've got. I don't know if he can win our stuff. That's more long term. But I can't think about that right now because our team is not ready to win, bro. Our team is not ready to win. We need a structure first. Do you know what I'm saying? But everything that everyone says about De Zerbi, like the thrashings and that, I've spoken about it, bro. The way he plays is very risky, and we could be on the end of certain results if the players.
I've seen Burnley go and outplay them. I'm not doing De Zerbi, bro. The man had better players around him in the previous years. That's why his team played better. It's not rocket science. He had Alexis McAllister, Caicedo playing in his team. That's why they play better.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you've got
Graham Potter was like, bro. This Brighton team had been performing with the players that they had that got sold way before De Zerbi played there. Graham Potter was that man. Like everyone talks like, De Zerbi does different things, and all these tactical man like CFC Roy and these man and Dreezy and Potence and Essos and all these man. They all talk about.
I'm happy. Just a quick one, bro. I'm happy you mentioned Potter because I've actually said Potter will do better than Poch with this team, bro. I actually said that. I said he'll do better with this team, bro.
But I highly doubt. But the thing is that we're having a mid-off. I think like Poch, I cannot crash it on Poch
is not a tactical. Can we cut the crap? Not a tactical.
Dreezy, you're a tactical.
No chance.
Dreezy, you do De Zerbi prop fancy flips.
I don't. I don't.
Hey, Dreezy, stop lying.
I know.
Why you lot so against De Zerbi anyway? Why? Let me understand why. Because I feel like you lot have agendas on this guy.
You want me to tell you the truth?
Go on, bro.
I've been following this guy since he was at Sassuolo, yeah, at Serie A, yeah. And I liked his football. I think this guy, I was like, you know what? I like the way he plays in terms of the mid-table teams and whatnot. But I admire him from afar in terms of I can't bring this to the bridge because he's always naked. He doesn't like to cover himself up, and he just likes getting drilled time and time again, bro. 3s, 4s, 5s, 6.
Look, we don't have a problem scoring goals.
He doesn't know when to like set up shop. Do you know what I mean?
Poch has got 3 wins on his head.
Plan A, bro.
Poch has 3 wins on his head, by the way.
He's only got one way of playing, Greasy. I don't know, man. There's no plan B. Do you know what I mean? When
a lot of managers don't have a plan B, to be honest. Even look at Klopp. He ain't really got a plan B. Look at Pep changes his style of play like every so often, but he ain't really got a plan B either.
I'll be honest with you. I think that's harsh to say that about Klopp. I've seen Klopp switch it up many times.
Even this season when Brighton played Liverpool this season, bro, yeah, I was quite impressed with Brighton because off the ball they were keeping a good shape. Because usually what Brighton do off the ball is they'll press you man for man, and that leaves holes in behind. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's where he's got to learn. That's where he's got to learn off the ball to create a better shape. Because you're right when you say that the way he plays football will leave guys open. But I'll be real with you. The way we play, the way he plays with the players that we've got, and we bring in more players, yeah, we'll be outscoring most of the teams that we play, bro. I'll be honest with you. We'll be outscoring most of these teams that we play. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we have better quality, bro. We actually have guys that know what they're doing. Because let's be real, as much as you don't rate De Zerbi, even though they've got a drop of quality right now, they still play the same way, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They still play the same way.
You know what? This is my honest opinion.
That is a sign of a good coach, bro. He's able to drill all the instructions to every single person that comes in.
He's a good coach. He's a good coach, but for that level, for where he's at, you know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, Chelsea's a different kettle of fish. You know what I mean?
But bro, can't you? Okay, look, yeah, because I know you lot have this agenda on Enzo Fernandez as well, yeah.
No, there's no agenda.
No agenda.
You got to think.
What do you think of it? What do you think of it?
Pure footballing, man.
You got to think of the profile of players that these lot are buying. Like I've said, yeah. Like I've said to you, I'm looking at the players that we've got and the manager that can work best with the players. Because the manager that we've got right now is misprofiling a lot of these players. He don't know how to use them. I've never seen.
I'm tired of
propping.
How can you have an agenda against a man that's got one trait, bro? Man's got one trait in his game, bro.
I watched a lot of Brighton last season because obviously Levi was out there on loan. I wanted to watch them, and obviously was linked to Caicedo. So let me watch these, man. Caicedo has never played as a lone six, but this manager's got him playing as a fucking lone six. Yeah. Enzo, when has Enzo ever played as a 10? He's got man playing as a fucking 10.
Caicedo's played in double pivots across 6s and 8s in both Brighton in the Brighton team.
But he never got played as a lone six.
Over 2 years.
He played as a lone six many games. You know what I'm saying? Enzo, I think Enzo's a good player.
Well, that's when Enzo goes and fucks off and runs up halfway up the pitch.
And that's instruction for the manager, because he wasn't doing that last year, bro. He wasn't doing that last year. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a clear instruction for the manager. You know what I mean? Enzo's a good player. People can send my tweets in there. Bro, I'll come on there and tell you, Enzo's a good player. I'm not seeing the same Enzo that I was seeing last season. But like I said, there's many reasons for that. You know, I think he's been misprofiled. I think the structure's all over the place. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, this injury is affecting him as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I've said, when Enzo's had poor games, when we've been set up correctly, I'm the first person to criticize him, bro. When I went to Wembley in the final, and he was on the ball, one of my guys, two of my guys even, Jem and Ches, they were sitting next to me. They're trying to defend him. I said, bro, Enzo has not been good this game. He's been very nervous, yeah? If you remember the other day against Newcastle at home, he was poor that day on the ball as well, bro, yeah? Burnley away, I remember that game, Burnley away. He was poor on the ball again. But I feel like people overdo it and they talk about him as if he's useless, because he's had some good games this season, bro. I can think of Fulham. I was even at Fulham, Craven Cottage. He was good that day. Liverpool first game of the season, yeah? Jamie Carragher had a 4-minute monologue talking about this guy and talking about how good he is. Do you know what I'm saying? That don't just go away in 2 seconds. That's my problem. I think people overdo it. Enzo has not been as bad as what people make it out this season. I know he hasn't been good as last season, but he hasn't been as bad as what people make it out. You know what I'm saying? I expect more from him. I agree with you, lot. I expect more from him.
What would you give him out of 10, bro?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Out of 10, Greasy, what would you give him this season?
This season, I'll give him, because of what I expect from him, I'll give him a 6.
I think you're being generous. I think you're being generous. Honestly, I think you're being generous.
How am I being generous, bro?
These guys have been so bad, yeah. And I would say, I'll be honest with you. Who would I give a 6 in the Chelsea team to? I would give a 6 to maybe. Maybe a Malo Gusto. Maybe a Malo Gusto. I'll give a 6 to Malo Gusto. Actually, no, that's harsh. That's harsh. I'll give a 7 to Malo Gusto. 7.
He's been at 8, but he's been at least
7. Okay, 7. Yeah, okay, cool. I think maybe 8 might be. I think 8 might be a bit too high. I think Palmer's the only one that can be 9. Yeah, I'm not even giving Palmer 10, because in the both cup games, he didn't turn up. He was shit. He was shit in the final, and he was shit against Man City. And listen,
you think Palmer was shit against Man City?
Game. What, on the weekend?
Nah, Palmer wasn't shit, bro. I watched that game back. Yeah,
I don't think he was. Bro,
I can't lie to you.
But I'm not questioning him. I'm not questioning him, because he's done so much. There's only so much he can do. You know what I mean? He needs help. He needs help, bro. Do you know what I mean? But I hear it. Yeah.
But all it is, I think with Enzo, like I've said, when people say, "Oh, Enzo hasn't been good this season," yeah, I agree with them, bro. Listen, for me, I expect more, because I rate him, innit? I like him, yeah. And last season, for me, he was our best player when he came in. Do you know what I mean? But again, he was being used the right way. This year, bro, I'm seeing him against Everton overlapping the left winger, bro. Enzo Fernandez, bro. You would never do that to Tony Cruz, yeah? So why are you going to do that to Enzo? And they're similar sort of profile. You want Enzo dictating the game in the first phase and then crashing the box a little bit later on when we've got possession. But this manager, like I said, wants transitional football. Every time Enzo gets the ball, you might watch him when he actually can't be watching now because he's injured. Every time Enzo gets the ball, yeah, it's hot potato football. He's looking straight away. Mudryk's not making a run. Sterling's not making a run. Mudryk is not making a run. Against Arsenal, bro, I'm looking at Enzo on the ball. On my life, I was screaming at Noni, get in the fucking game, bro.
All right, cool. I've got so many. I've let you guys land for a minute when it comes to Enzo because I wanted to. Usually, I crashed on and I don't let him speak and hear him out. So that's like one of the main things I took from what you just said was last season he was our best player, and based on last season, you've given him the benefit of the doubt. For me, my issue with last season is I look at last season as the season we finished 12th. Any player's performances, in my eyes, I look at it as we won 2 games in 6 months. So within that sample size, honestly speaking, I'm looking at that and I'm like, I can't hail you up for that. Honestly. Then you can look at, we break down the good performances. Okay, I'll let you land on. I'll let you down for time. Well, okay, I look at the good performances he did have. Leicester, 1-1 draw. We got relegated. No, did we win that game?
We won that game. I was even at that game. I was at that game as well.
West Ham, 1-1 draw. These are the 2 games that stood out. What? Man United when we lost 4-1. Or we play FC, we're losing games, and we're saying, oh yeah, but he cooked in this game, he cooked in this game. No, we fucking lost. Now we go to this season. I've seen multiple times where he's played in multiple different systems and multiple different roles in the team. Whether first start of the season, in my opinion, the best performance he's had in a Chelsea shirt ever was the Liverpool game, 1-1 at home. He played as a 10. He played as a 10 that game.
So, CB, can I ask you a question?
Yo.
Do you think it's possible to play a good game and still your team lose?
To an extent.
But do you think it's possible?
Mbappe in the World Cup final, he had a good game.
And he lost.
His flowers.
Exactly. Dreezy.
That's a good example of that. I keep asking 4-1 at Old Trafford. I'm not looking at a player, no player.
I don't agree. Let me ask you a question. I don't agree. I don't think Mbappe was good in the World Cup final.
What?
And I love him. I don't.
How can you score a hat trick and not be good?
No, but that's the thing. You can score a hat trick and not be good. Bro, Mbappe has had way better.
Yeah, let's not get lost in this. I want to ask CB a question.
No, I'm not saying he was shit. But he wasn't at his best. Let's be honest.
Nah, he was good.
Marco, put the Henny down.
I've seen him do way more.
He came alive.
You guys know Mbappe is better than this. Come on, let's be real.
Now, do you know what it is? I hear what Darko. I get what you're trying to say. Yeah, basically with Mbappe in the final, he came alive towards the end of the game. That's what it was. You didn't really see him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro. He came, towards the end of the game.
That's what it was. Like
extra time. You know what I mean?
So he still had a good game.
You see, CB, let me ask you something because you keep using this logic with Enzo, yeah, bro. We've been mid-table majority of the season. So let me ask you then: have Cole Palmer and Gusto been underperforming? Because
I've had this debate on playback with Darko and Suga Shaun on the opposite side of the argument, where they said the likes of Gusto was the best right back in the league this season, and Palmer's been the best player in the league this season. And I said we're not allowed to put them in those type of discussions because we're not winning games. It's a results-based business. For example, Cole Palmer will not be PFA Player of the Year this season. Fact. Do you know why? It's not based on his performances. If he was top of the table or in the top 2 or in the top 3, yes, naturally he will be there. But if you're not winning the games, at the end of the day, you're mid-table.
Hold on,
you can't call guys best in the league.
That means Palmer's been shit this season then because we're ninth.
I didn't say shit at all. Never did I say that.
It's a team sport, bro. Like it's not tennis, it's not badminton, bro. It's football, bro. It's a team game. Enzo last season was doing his job,
yeah, honestly, to be the best, you have to win. That is the aim of elite football.
So,
at the end of the day.
Can I ask you a question? Has anyone in Aston Villa's team been better than Cole Palmer this season?
Honestly, no.
So all right, cool.
Maybe Watkins.
I'm not saying.
Maybe Watkins.
You're not being
I think you're
consistent
misunderstanding what I'm saying.
You're not being consistent with your own argument.
Ollie Watkins, you could argue, but Dries, you're misunderstanding my argument. What I'm saying is to get the individual acclaim, the flowers, i.e. stuff like, for example, Ballon d'Or type of talks, i.e., you know what I'm saying, best player in the world type of accolades and appreciation worldwide.
Yeah, your team has to perform.
You need to win.
You just said individual.
No, but listen, you cut me off, bro. You cut me off. Let me land.
I get what you're gonna say.
Win games. For example, Saka. When these lot were finishing 8th back to back, and Arsenal fans were telling us, "Yo, we got a player, Saka." Everyone was brushing them. Why? Because they were 8th in the league. You have to start winning and competing for winning to get your flowers. Ollie Watkins, we've been knowing he's a bags man. Fair enough, he's having a good year this year. But you know why he's getting his flowers? Because his team's winning and they're competitive. That's how you do it. You don't. Have you ever seen mid-table players get put in PFA conversations, best player in the world conversations? No.
I get what you're saying.
Mid-table right now.
You're making a fair point. I hear you in it, but we're saying strictly on individual performances. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I get what you say. You make a good point, but I'm saying strictly on individual performances. Why can't he be in that conversation? Why not?
No, individually, I want to say this, make it clear. I think this season he has been top 3 performers at the lowest.
Oh, so you agree? You agree then? So you agree?
No, but performance this season, I agree with that. Yes, he's been as a footballer. Yes, but for example, you look at his output and what he's doing is no similar to what the likes of Jude Bellingham is doing in Real Madrid. You could argue the numbers wise, they're up there. But do you know why Jude Bellingham is up there in terms of Ballon d'Or conversations? Do you know why Jude Bellingham's in Ballon d'Or conversations? Do you know his team are winning? His team is.
You've got on Enzo. Let me just say something. Let me just ask you a question. Yeah. Last season, what was our problem last season? Was it our defense? Was it our midfield? Or was it our attack?
We couldn't score.
Yeah, there we go then. And Enzo was plating up guys like Sterling, bums like Havertz, weekly, bro. Yeah, and these men were just missing chances. So how is that on Enzo if he's doing his job, bro? I don't understand.
Wait, I never.
No, but if you win together, you lose together, innit?
Yeah, no, you lose together, of course. But if he's literally doing his job, bro, there's not much more he can do.
I have no issue.
He's plating man up.
He's never done his job. He's never done his job.
What makes it even worse?
Never done his job.
What makes it even worse last season is
he hasn't done his job.
Hold on, Shaun, bro, before you come in, What makes it even worse last season is that we sold Jorginho, who could have played next to Enzo, because I reckon if he played next to Enzo, we would have won more games. So Enzo had to play as the deepest midfielder when we know Enzo defensively.
That midfield, that pivot of Jorginho and Enzo in transition would get killed.
Enzo had to play as the deepest midfielder last season, when we know that he's not even that good defensively. He's all right defensively, but he's not that guy to be there as the last man, and he had to do that role. Do you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't even our major problem. It's only towards the end of the season where we lost, I remember 4-1 against United, and we were just getting battered at the end of the season. That's when our defense was looking a bit shaky. Fofana started to mess up at the end of the season. Before that, bro, that weren't the problem. The problem was the attack. And I kept screaming. I kept saying, yo, Graham Potter, I know Aubameyang ain't got the legs, but at least he's our best finisher. Just play this guy because he'll finish the chances that everyone else is getting. He didn't want to do it. He persisted with Havertz. Every single week, the guy's missing. He tried to play Sterling as a 9. That's where I can back up what Shaun was saying earlier. Because Sterling is not a 9. I've never liked Sterling as a 9. Even when Pep tried to do that, I don't like it because he don't like playing there. He don't look comfortable there. Do you know what I mean? So, end of the day, Enzo, for me, like I said, him and Thiago Silva was our best players last season when he came in. This year, he's been below par because I think he's better than what I've seen this year. But I can't ignore how the manager's been using him this season as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't ignore that. I don't like using injuries with players because end of the day, all players play with injuries and illness. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, Enzo's been poor because of injuries. Because like I've said, when he's been on the ball sometimes, he's not been good. And I've come out here and said he's not been good. You know what I mean? Me, bro, I don't know what fans you don't talk to. I'm not scared to criticize my players, bro. Never have, never will. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want to get the realist, I will tell you the realist. Do you know what I'm saying?
In terms of Enzo, I'm just going to keep it honest. At the end of the day, let's say he did ball out under Potter, in those 6 months of, 4 months of the season, 5 months of the season. The sample size of him balling out and the sample size of him stinking up the joint, and I don't want to hear, let's actually take accountability for the performances. You as an Enzo sexual, right now there's a lot of them in the comments right now.
I'm not an Enzo sexual.
It's okay. We don't judge here. We don't judge here. There's a lot of you guys in the comments. You're representing them right now.
I think he's a good player. I don't mean I'm an Enzo sexual.
It's fine. But there's a lot of you guys in the comments. You're representing them today. So now, in terms of all accountability aside, as in, I don't want to hear about manager talk. I don't want to hear about injury talk. If you're on the pitch, I'm judging what's on the pitch. Everyone plays with knocks and sniggles and all of that stuff.
Facts.
But so now, based the sample size of him being god awful is much greater than what he did under Potter, them 4 or 5 months. So is it not fair for me to say
it's not?
The sample size isn't bigger?
So you didn't see Enzo score 2 goals against Brighton this season then?
Jesus.
Oh, shit, no, man.
Yeah. I bet you forgot about that, didn't you? I bet you forgot about that, didn't you, mate?
didn't
I
you?
was at that game.
are shameless.
Jesus Christ, man.
There's no shame. Why can't we
When he
just
scored
no
that tap in at the
agenda?
back
Why
post,
can't we
when he
just
scored
take
that tap
no
in the back
agenda?
You
post.
lot are not fair, bro. You lot are not fair. That's what it is. You lot are not fair. You just
Can
focus
they
on the
up this
guy.
guy like
You
this?
just focus on the guy. You focus
I
on the
blame
guy. That's what it
CB
is.
for even saying 4 or 5 months. He gave him 4 or 5 months. That's fucking atrocious.
Exactly, I was
He
generous,
was
Sean.
never
That was
that
me
good.
being
He
generous.
weren't even good for 2 months. He's not good. 4 or 5
Nah,
months.
that's harsh, bro. Under Potter, he was
No,
good.
I'm not
He
being
was
hard.
good, bro. He was
But that
good.
was what he didn't play for
Under
Potter for
Potter.
longer than
Why
2
did
months.
you
Under
say
Lampard,
this?
we was getting cooked,
He
bro.
was
So hold
team.
on. Under Potter,
Bro,
Under
the
yeah.
man
Potter,
stopped doing
he only
6
played
games.
for a
Under
month and a
Potter,
half
doing
with
it.
him.
CB,
So
get Enzo's record up right now in terms of since he's come to the Prem.
no,
Wins
but
and losses. Wins and
Darko.
losses. Please get it up. I need to see this
The
again.
thing is,
Quick.
Darko, yeah. The thing is, Darko, when we bought him, bro, Darko, you was even agreeing with man, yeah, that when we bought him, Silva, and Felix were our top 3 performers. Like, what we doing? That's a fact.
No, but
That's a fact.
Drees, what I'm saying is, when they say he cooked under Potter,
You know
he played
that's not
under
an
Potter for a
achievement, right?
month and a half.
Jeez,
You know what
you
I'm
know that's
saying?
not an
I
achievement.
gave
It's
him
not.
4 to
No,
5
it's not an
months.
Blood, the
achievement.
But
only
these
thing
guys
that we
were
was
fucking shit. They're
But
just
the
the best
only
out of the
thing
rest.
we
You
was
know what I
looking
mean?
towards is we looked towards a fucking Jao Felix we were paying 700 bags a week for, and he was the only shining light that men was looking towards. No one looked at Enzo because we knew what we had.
Nah, you're
Fucking
doing
hell,
nah. That's how I know you've got an agenda. That's how I know you've
It's not
got
an
an
agenda.
agenda.
It's not. I know what a player is like.
Bro,
Man are
the
talking
thing,
about. You know what I don't like?
Joe
Look
Franco,
at this.
Man,
no one was saying this
man are
last
playing
season,
with
bro.
injuries.
14
Man are
wins,
playing with
bro.
injuries. All this bullshit.
You
Injuries.
know
Greasy,
what's so
Injuries.
crazy?
Greasy
You know
and
what's so
Greasy.
crazy? You know what's so
Greasy
crazy
and
Let me
about
tell
it?
you
Greasy. The
one thing.
brothers.
Let me tell you
Greasy
one
and
thing.
Greasy.
I'm
Please
at a
look at
game
this.
tonight. You see
This
my
is
team
why
tonight.
I
My
say
team
people
tonight.
can't up this. Look at this.
Hey, Darko. My
Sean.
team tonight are playing back-to-back days. They played yesterday and they played today. Step 5 for football, semi-pro football. My players are
Hey, let me
playing
just.
tonight. They played last night.
Hey,
I'm-
Darko.
You
Hey,
see
Shaun,
me?
let me tell you something.
You see me?
Bro. My
Chairman.
boys.
You see this card? Chairman of the league, semi-professional football. This is my team tonight. I'm here already. They played last night and now they play tonight.
Sean's playing doing
Hey, let me just say
side
something.
My
Let me just say
players
something.
are playing.
That's how I know. That's how I know you've got an agenda because, bro, my boys here are United fans and Arsenal fans mainly, yeah, and they hate Chelsea. They hate Chelsea, yeah, and even them last season were saying, "Yo, see Enzo Fernandez, this guy's a baller." They were all telling me this.
But he was standing out.
But
I'll
them
give
same
them- I'll
fans,
give
I
them-
bet they don't
I'll
rate
give them
Bruno. They
Enzo,
don't
give
rate
me
Bruno,
Bruno.
do they? Do they
I'll
rate Bruno?
give
I'll
them-
swap
give them
Enzo for
give me
Bruno in a heartbeat.
They're
Give
all
me
telling me
Bruno.
the same thing, bro. All telling me the same thing, bro. They're all saying, "Yo, this Enzo guy's good, man." I was
me
even
Bruno.
back to my tweets from last season. I said, "Poor Enzo." I was saying, "Poor Enzo." Yeah, poor Enzo because he was actually doing his job, but he had clowns around him, bro. And people like to talk about, Palmer's even doing it in a bad team. He was doing it in a bad team as well, but it's just the
What did he
system
do?
was better with how he was played.
What did he do?
What do you mean? What did he do? He was doing his job, bro.
What was his job? What was his job?
Big up Goonie in the chat as well, bro. He was dictating games for us, bro, and he was creating some good chances for the players. Bro, our problem was not, bro. Our problem last season, yeah, was not our midfield. It was our attack, bro. Yeah, as much as I wanted the DM, yeah, Enzo was doing enough to win us games. Is what I'm saying. He was doing enough to win us games. I'm not saying he was world class. I'm not saying he was Zidane. I'm not saying that, bro. I'm just saying he did his job, innit? He did his job.
Cool, so then,
there was people that were ahead of him.
I gave him that. I said, cool. I gave him, in my opinion, you guys say on the Potter. On the Potter, he played a
Big up
month and a
Goonie
half.
as well, man. Big up Goonie, my brother.
I gave you 4 months of performances on the Potter. Now I'm asking you, that is not the sample size of him performing well in them 4 months and this season where he's been god awful has been a lot greater than good performances.
Yeah,
so
but bro, he's played the whole season.
He's
You've
been
seen
shit.
him a whole season. You've seen him a whole season. Last year, you only saw him from January, bro. So how
and that's my point. I saw him a whole season be shit.
But I've told you
You
that
guys are using half a season to justify why
Man
he's
can't even
so
say
great.
half a season.
Yeah, but
is
bro,
so
I've told you
generous.
this season has been
Half
like,
a season is
been
generous.
He's been average this season, bro. He's been average in my opinion. I don't think he's been shit.
I made a list here
Greasy,
of midfielders
Greasy,
that I think have been better than Enzo
Greasy.
this
We
season.
have to start being honest to this fan base. You know this fan base. One thing I'll give them is this.
It's wrong
You lot
and
are
strong.
very good. You
guys
lot
stick to your faith.
support your guys, innit? You lot
You're
support your
standing
guys.
on
I
business.
respect it. I respect it.
standing
You lot
on
know how to
business.
support your guys, but sometimes we have to just hold the hands up and admit some of these guys have been a disgrace, bro. And
I
Enzo's
need
been one of them.
Tobes. I need Tobes in here. Please get.
If Toes was here with that, you would pop an aneurysm.
Was he able to get through the thing?
Yeah, he's in Canada. He's in Canada.
The thing is, no one, like,
Oh
no
my
one can,
God.
no one can, as it is right now, yeah. No one
Aye,
can,
sure.
no one can try to change my opinion of what I saw on Enzo because, like I've said, I was watching this guy. Let's talk about some players that have regressed under this manager. Badia Shields another one because this season he's stunk at the place, bro. Last season he actually looked decent. He actually looked good last season, yeah. This year he's been stinking out the gaff, bro. Stinking out the gaff. Do you know what I'm saying? That's another player that's regressed under this manager. Do you know what I'm saying?
So you're blaming Badger Shaw's poor performances on the management and not the fact that he's just not been good since he's come back from injury.
He's been a disgrace, bro.
He's been awful.
He's been bad this season, bro.
And he's been trying to force
players like that.
Breezy, I think we got catfish, you know.
Wait,
I think we
Darko,
got catfish. He's not good enough.
Darko, can I ask you a question? You see, even when Benoit, don't you think it's a bit of a coincidence that under a different manager, Enzo, Benoit, a lot of these players look a lot better than this manager comes in and they just don't look like anywhere.
Let me answer that question.
Do you know why
because
it's not fair
last
to
season,
say that though?
Hold on, Darko, because last season, everyone, the whole you would
And
not
I still believe that, by the way.
You would not catch a single Chelsea fan say Benoit is crap last season. Like everyone loved Benoit, innit? That's a fact. Now we've got this manager, Enzo as well. Like, bro, it's not a coincidence, my bro. Like Greasy said many times, this manager doesn't know how to use these guys, bro.
I think it's very lazy. I'll be honest with you. Wait, CB. I hate this manager. Yeah? You guys know I fucking hate him. I can't wait till he goes. I'm going to have a barbecue live stream with all of you when this guy goes. I'll be cooking the grill, the chicken, everything. I can't wait. But these guys need to take accountability. These guys are 100%. Professionals. Bro, Darko, Drees, they're not even doing the basics. How can I blame Poch when these guys can't even do the basics?
And that's where I get onto him. And that's why I've said, Baddy Shield this season, don't play him, bro. Write him off. Write him off because he looks like a wreck. The other day, bro, I'm seeing the guy under no pressure, just giving it away, bro. I'm thinking, yo, what going for you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't been good this season, yes. But at the end of the day, like Dreezy's saying, yeah, bro, this guy, like the way this manager's got guys playing, if you even look at our midfield, yeah, every time I look at that left-hand side pocket, there's no one ever in there for him to give the ball to you, bro. Bare man are playing so far from each other. I promise you now, if Baddy Shield played for Brighton, yeah, or under manager like De Zerbi, for example, yeah, bare man are saying, oh my God, we have to sign this guy.
No way.
Baddy Shield doesn't like...
De Zerbi that's playing four. Hold on. 4 goals.
Baddy Shield defensively is not at the level like a Fofana. He's not as aggressive as Fofana. He's not as fast as Fofana. Yeah, so when you're putting him in chaos, he can't handle it, bro. He's a technical player.
Creating his own chaos. How many times has he given the ball away in his own part?
He doesn't like chaos, bro. He doesn't like this ping pong.
Dreezy, let me answer the question you asked. One thing that I've noticed in our fan base, because I was, at the time, Badger Shaw, I rated him very highly. But one thing about our fan base, we need to remember, in January when we made those signings, we was under them. We was out of the FA Cup. We was out of the Carabao Cup. We was in 8th, 9th in the league. We was under the impression that we was fucked. We got the likes of Yao Felix, Mudryk, Enzo, Badger Shield. It instilled a lot of hope in us that we could somehow qualify for the Champions League and go on a mad run within the Champions League. That was the impression. When Enzo and Badger Shield came, they hardly put in a foot wrong. To us, it was new shiny toy under us team where we hated all the players and wanted them gone. So we was gassing these man. But the truth was, Badger Shield looks very good next to Fofana.
Nah,
we was in the sewers.
I think
we was in the sewers. He looks good next to the likes of Fofana.
Fofana's good though. I don't get your point.
I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we were starving for new players. We wanted everyone gone. We was excited over these new players. They weren't playing at a world-class level last season. They played good. They weren't world-class. So we were super excited on our new signings when we're getting rid of a bunch of guys. And that's why we gassed them. But what I've seen a whole season under these guys, and I'm using that to judge them. This is what they really are. Because under Potter, Badger Shield was good. Defensively, we was good, but more often than not, a team that doesn't score a lot of goals would be better defensively. That's just how it is in football. Anyway, you can look at statistics to back that up.
Do you know what my issue is? Yeah, because if Darko will even admit this to you, yeah? Last season, Levi Colwill away from Chelsea. Yeah, this season we can all admit Levi Colwill
only played 12 games though.
No, hold on. Let me make
what we using this?
Hold on. This season, Levi Colwill has been shit, in my opinion. I've been saying it. Yeah,
he's been meaty.
He's been shit. Yeah. Last season, though, when I wasn't watching him, Darko was telling me, Dreezy, trust me, this guy is the next big thing. He's sick. He's generational. This is Darko's words, by the way. I'm like, cool. Now Levi Colwill comes in. And Darko's telling me this guy's been shit. It's not a coincidence, bro. The manager, again, he's under a different manager, new team, and again, he's not being used correctly, bro.
Let me even add to that.
Okay. Can I just
hold on, Darko, before you come in, yeah. Let me land something. Easy. Don't forget where was Levi played in the summer, by the way, Dreezy? Remind us.
Under 21s, fucking Euros. I'm done with this.
And what was everyone saying, bro? Liverpool were begging for this guy. Liverpool were begging for this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. All the rivals I was seeing watching the England go and win that, yeah, were saying, yo, this Levi Colwill guy is cold. Cold. Yeah. But then my man puts him at left back. Has man looking like a fridge, bro, at left back.
DB, Dreezy and Greasy are dangerous tag team
No,
partners.
it's a
Dreezy and Greasy are dangerous tag team partners. That's Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy.
Well, no, but Darko was a fact though. You was rated.
I'll tell you the truth. Please, I'll tell you the truth.
All these man that guys are saying are crap. Other teams wanted them, bro. The big boys wanted them as well.
You see what Dreezy and Greasy, you know what it is, yeah? You see Levi. I'll be honest with you guys, because I mind putting my hands up to admit when I'm wrong. I overrated him.
But what if you're not wrong though? What if it's the man? What if you're not wrong? What if it's the?
No, I think I was wrong, Dreez, because Dreez, you remember that match we watched under 21s, and Levi had put his foot on the ball for like 20 seconds, and everyone's licking cocks, asking him. Do you remember? He put his foot on the ball 20 seconds, and nobody was coming near him, and everyone's like, aura. You remember that? You guys remember that? Bro,
I remember.
Levi has been poor, man. He's been poor.
But the thing is, okay, Darko, let me ask you a question then, yeah? Because I can remember the games where he played at centre back this season. List all the games where he played at left centre back this season. List all of them.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. It's very hard for me to remember that because he's not really played much. Do you know what I mean?
There we go then.
But do you know my issue with? Okay, I can allow him. He's playing that position, but I've seen him do some foolishness that I don't like. Like things that you don't even have to be. You should be able to do your job. You know what I mean? Like he's making silly errors that I feel like.
But I just ask, why do you guys not keep the same energy for other players in the team that play out of position though?
I do though.
The likes of Shaun playing left wing.
I'll give you an example.
What do you mean? Nah. Hey, I'm tired of dog. I'm tired of you saying this, yeah, CB. Bro, the guy played left wing for like 4 games. The rest of the time he's played at left back, bro. And when he comes off the bench, Poch for some reason plays him at left wing. I don't judge him as a left winger. When Poch does that, I put it on Poch, not on Chilwell.
Chilwell was never a left back anyway. He's always been a wing back. But it's the same way with Alonso playing left back in the back 4.
The guy needs to go. The guy's finished, bro. He's finished.
You're judging this based on what? Him being out of position. This is what I'm saying. There's no sorts of...
His time has come, though. His time has come. Let's be honest.
His time has come, bro.
He's not the same. He's not the same guy. He's not the same Chilwell, bro.
There's no saving him. I want Bring me Kirkes. That's who I want, bro. Bring me Kirkes.
Yeah, I like him. I like Kirkes.
Fuck me, bro. Look at the standards. I got... before we wrap up, yeah, Don. Fucking... I feel like we got... This is the first time you've come to the Lions, then I want to even big you up for stepping in here. And a lot of man
I'll be back again, man.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? The chat, you get used to the chat. Sometimes they waffle, sometimes they hate, but you know, it's nothing. So what we're gonna do here is do a lineup builder, and we're gonna do your idea. Everyone's gonna go around. Trees, Darko, me, your idea of your ideal starting 11.
For Villa, yeah.
When I mean starting 11, I mean signing in, bringing in new players, etc.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What do you mean? What are we doing? Are we doing an 11 for the game at the weekend or just
signings?
Signings. All right, bro. I need to sit down properly and think about that.
If you had your day, I'll go first as captain of Standards FC, as the people's champ.
I need to sit down properly, man. I can't do that right now.
I'll go Ortega in goal.
Wait,
does that year left on his deal for Manchester City? I think he's the best number 2 in the league. He'd be better.
How much of Ortega have you watched?
I've watched Man City all season. Edison's been out.
Not even just this season. My man's class. He's been
he was at the Bundesliga
for a couple
as well.
Years. Yeah, he's been very good, man.
So Darko, you want him as well, yeah?
Yeah. I will take him, bro. Listen, personally, I want Costa, but I will take Ortega still.
I'd want Costa, but it's expensive. I'll go for Arau. I heard reports that he's for sale. 65 million.
Be realistic.
But no, I hate that word. I hate that word. Realistic is another word for I'm lowering my standards.
No, it
I'm
isn't, bro.
accepting
It's
this
living in
ownership
reality, bro.
model. I want to be mid-table, mid-season for the 3rd time in a row. That's what realistic means. So I would say, yeah, I'll get Aral. I'll keep a Reece James. I feel like we need to replace Thiago Silva with some sort of, experience. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'll put Marquinhos.
Thank you. I keep telling guys Marquinhos is still top level.
Oh, did you see a man of a match performance against Barcelona? Second leg.
Darko is not rating him. He's top level.
Bro, he's not the same, Juice. He
He's
had a
top.
fantastic game. But we can't use one game to, you know what I'm saying? Because you know Marquinhos, you know how much he's on? Do you guys know how much Marquinhos is on?
Yeah, his wages are ridiculous.
Bro, he's on like 400k, you know?
I'll go for Theo Hernandez.
That's crazy.
I'll have Paulinho from Fulham. He's not right now. He's top of the league in terms of tackles and interceptions.
Well, I'm surprised you just start Chilwell.
I want to see the squad that is building, bro, because this guy lives.
This is FIFA Ultimate Team. This is FIFA Ultimate Team. It's not gonna happen.
I'll put Jokeres up top.
I'm gonna try to be realistic with mine, isn't it?
I'll put Xavi Simons.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be really. Actually, I'll do a quick one as well. Actually.
Cole Palmer.
Yeah, Marquinhos in 2024 is mad.
It's mad, bro.
He'd be our best centre back. He'd be our best centre back.
You know, it's even so mad, bro. I'm glad you mentioned him because I watched. It came up on my TikTok yesterday. Yeah, when we played PSG. Yeah, when we beat them 2-0, and they was up against a young Marquinhos. I think that was in 2013, 2014, bro.
Yeah,
and this guy that you want.
So you're judging him based on 2023. I mean, when he was 23
I'm
years old. But you and the same depth
like
this time on the stream arguing about Mudryk being young. So which one is it?
Wait, CB Enzo's in your ideal 11. Are you going to be up?
He's not in my ideal 11. This isn't my ideal 11. This
my
God. Building the team.
Oh my God, he's being
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
Look at smiling.
I'll tell you the truth here. I'll tell you the truth here. Are you gonna let me land? Are you gonna let me land? Are you gonna let me land? The truth is, there's no way we are getting rid of this guy anytime soon. I need to put a lineup that makes sense for him.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. There's no way.
There's no way. No. You can't say there's no way because look at the guys that you're adding to the team. So we can also say there's no way that none of them are coming. So there is no way.
What else?
You wouldn't come in. There's a way.
You wouldn't come.
You've been caught.
What else?
And it's okay. We don't judge.
Wait, CB, let me do mine.
We won't judge you.
Let me do mine, and I'll bring you back to reality, bro. Because what you're doing right now is just unrealistic, bro. Like that's not gonna happen.
I hate that word.
Because it's the truth, bro. Unfortunately, it's the word. It's the harsh truth.
Go on. Anyway, what formation would you want?
Do 4-2-3-1 for me as well, yeah.
Go on.
Do 4-2-3-1 for me. Listen, I'm gonna trust Goonie on this one. He always tells me about Diego Costa, the keeper, yeah. I don't know how realistic that's gonna be because that's gonna be a big one out of the budget. I can't even lie. Obviously, right back, Reece James. This will be my team, yeah. So right back, Reece James. Left back, I'll go with Kirkes. Right centre back. Obviously, we're hoping Fofana's fit next season, so I'll put Fofana there.
Is he gonna be the same guy though?
We have to see, bro. We have to see, bro. I'll be real. When it comes to centre backs,
look at the heterosexuals. They're gas. Let them have that. They're gas.
I ain't really done my due diligence.
They're gas. They can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, put Fofana right centre back. CB. Yeah. Right centre back.
This guy with one leg. Are you sure, bro?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I'll play Levi left centre back.
Who's this tossing guy you man have been arguing as well?
He's quality, but I wouldn't buy him to Chelsea. But he's good. He's very good.
Yeah, Tossing's good, but he's not Chelsea level, bro. Okay, and then in that pivot, yeah. So I'll play. Actually, no, go 4-3-3, bruv. Actually, no. Hang on. I've got two formations, either 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. In this formation, I'd say Caicedo and Enzo on the pivot.
That's not gonna work.
Why? Caicedo, why not gonna work?
Caicedo and Enzo on the pivot.
Why doesn't it work?
You need some sort of destroyer next to them, bro.
This is what we're talking about on the pitch, bro. Enzo and Fernandez, and the thing about Kirkes, he inverts as well, so he would help them.
Oh, yeah? Inversion.
In that 10, I'd say Cole Palmer. Yeah, Cole Palmer in the 10.
Inverted fullback hype, you know.
Cole Palmer in the 10. On the right, Olise.
It's a top team.
Darko's happy. Look,
Yeah,
Darko's
Olise.
cap.
Up top, I'm going with Osimhen.
Better than
Oh,
Cole
Darko's
Palmer.
gassed
Mikey.
right now.
Better than
This
Cole
stinks.
Palmer.
And then left mid, I'm going with Nkuku, bro.
This stinks.
No, that's a top team. That's a top team. I'm not gonna lie. It's really. That's really. That could actually
That's
happen.
very
bro.
realistic. Let's be
Yeah,
You know
honest.
what I'm saying?
That's
And then
very
if you wanna put Lavia in the starting 11, I'll go 4-3-3. I'll play Lavia in the 6. I'll play Enzo and Caicedo as 2 8s, and then I'll play Cole Palmer on the right. That's what I'll do.
That could probably be a lineup next season.
That's realistic, isn't it? That's what I'm
Very
saying.
Where
realistic.
does this
Listen,
team compete, though?
I'll be happy.
Does this
with
team
this
compete?
I'll be
Where does
honest.
this team finish in the league?
Third, easy, 100%.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
Bro, if
No,
these men
no,
stay
no,
fit,
no.
if Fofana stays
Oh,
fit, that's a very strong
That's
back. Look at
third.
that
That's
back four,
third
bro.
place with the right.
The only weakness I would say is the centre back positions in it, because I don't know what Fofana's going to come back like, and Levi, I'm still a bit nervous.
Yeah,
Everything else, I think, can Enzo as well. I'm not convinced, but we'll see. Innit? Next season, we'll see.
I'm very interested to see if Fofana's lost a yard of pace or not. What type of
What do
player
you think,
he's
Jeezy?
been out for a
What do you
long
think?
time.
You think Fofana's going to become?
Do I think Fofana's going to be
Right.
calm?
Yeah, because I don't know, man. I don't think
Bro,
we can
2
trust this guy.
ACL. You know what it is?
Oh, how can you have two
relies
ACLs,
on-
a broken leg, and a
ACLs and a
broken leg?
broken leg, bro.
Fucking hell, that is crazy.
I don't know, man. He relies on pace a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Is his recovery pace that holds him down, bro? Is he gonna be the same? If he's lost a yard of pace, he's not the same player, bro.
To be the same guy, so it's hard. It's a hard one. I just need to see him back.
That's what I'm saying. I need to see him back, but we definitely need
Do you
to.
know what's pissing me off about our squad planning next season? Yeah, is we're relying on people who are injury prone. I.e.
agree.
Fofana, how he comes back, Nkunku, how he comes back, Reece James, how he comes back. What about if they get injured in the middle of the season again? What, a whole season's gone to shit again?
This is why
You
we
get
have
what I'm
to
trying
get
to say?
someone correct. We can't. Yeah, we have to get someone correct in terms of the incomings. We gotta buy a good this summer, man.
It's fucked, bro.
You see there, yeah. Look at that. You know what's that? Jugador. He says Jugador. Look at Olise, Palmer, and Nkuku. That's Jugador right there. You know, right there. And then Osimhen's just feeding. He ain't even got to get involved.
There's no ball carrying in this midfield, though.
Say that again.
There's no ball carrying whatsoever in that
Are you
midfield.
crazy, bro? If you've got Caicedo going a little bit further up as well, yeah, he's carrying the ball there. He's carrying it. Enzo will probably carry it as well.
Caicedo, the ball carrier, yeah.
Enzo in a 4-3-3 will play as an 8. When Lavia, bro, I was at the Palace game. When Lavia came on, Caicedo was playing as an 8, bro. And if you go look at what his manager said, yeah, when he's playing Ecuador, they used to play him as an 8. He used to play as an 8 in Ecuador. Then Brighton, he played it as a 6. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would go with, innit? That for me, that's realistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know if it was up to me, bro, I'm doing a madness. But we have to be real. We have to be realistic.
Okay, based on the loanees, yeah, because I wanted to wrap this up before 7, and then we start the court case on the snitch. But based on the loanees that we have, the Angelos, Andre Santos, Casades, Hutchinson, obviously we got to take into account that I look at Paez as a loan coming back next year. Who would you integrate into the starting 11? I mean, not starting 11, but to the first team squad, if any?
Santos, Paez, those are the two, bro. From day one, I said Paez and Santos. They're the ones that I'm locked in, bro. Locked in. And I was begging. I was begging for Santos to stay, yeah? Now, look. We could have done with him because Enzo's injured. Even in certain games, we could have done with him. Even the first game against Liverpool, we could have done with him. But no. Let me go bring back fucking Cassaday. I'm playing right wing against Arsenal. All because he's tall. All because of height. Let me keep Leslie.
Are you blaming Poch on this? Are you blaming Poch on this?
But of course I am, because he made the decision to send him alone.
You think Poch has any say on the incomings and outgoings?
Poch made the decision to send Santos on loan. Poch decided
he
to keep
was always
Leslie.
going on loan.
No, bro. Poch decided to keep Leslie. He had the final say, bro. Poch decided to keep Leslie when Leslie, for me, ain't even ready to be playing for Chelsea. He should be on loan. Yeah, and then Cassaday, when even having the best loan at Leicester, he brings him back. Yeah, Santos, and all of a sudden Santos,
You're blaming him for things that the directors do.
Vieira saying the exact same thing I was saying about Santos in preseason, bro. Yeah, Santos in preseason was good. Guys will tell me it's only preseason, but it's a good way for you to see your players, bro. It's a good way for you to see how they're playing. You know what I'm saying? I even remember when he came off in preseason against Brighton, I think it was, and then we conceded as soon as he came off. He's winning all the duels right now for Strasbourg. Yeah, I watched him against Lille. Jonathan David scored, and I'm looking at him. I'm thinking, yo, this guy could have done a job for us. He's good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, not Cole Palmer, Santos and Payers, they're the ones that we need to keep in it for sure. Like they're ready to play. I can't lie, they're ready to play for the club, man.
So what about Angelo?
Angelo, listen, it's going to be a tough one, innit? Because that right-hand side is a bit peak for him, man. You've got Palmer can play there. Olise can play there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you've got Mudryk as well. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Then you got Omari Hutchinson as well, people are saying. You know what I mean? There's a lot of options there, man. But I like him as well. I thought he impressed me in preseason. He did better than Sterling in preseason, you know? I had some time for him as well. So we'll see about that side, innit? But yeah, I'm picking Olise over all of them, man. I can't lie.
Okay, in terms of outgoings, you've made very clear that you want Sterling out of the club. Who else would you?
Wait. We want Sterling out of the door.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
For 45
Sterling
minutes.
needs to go, bro.
Why?
You mean why? Because he's grenade football. He don't know how to retain the ball. He's not good on the ball anymore.
So what's
Yeah,
more?
wait for the kicker, Dries. Wait for the kicker, Dries. He wants us to trust in Mudryk and develop him.
Oh no! Okay. You know what's so funny? Have I put Mudryk or Mudryk in my strongest 11?
It's not about strongest 11, though.
Oh,
You want
God.
us, you want us to keep Mudryk and develop him.
That these men need to come off the bench. I've told you, man, they need to come off the bench and start certain games. That's
Like,
what
chat, send the VAR you guys were sending earlier about the Mudryk.
Mudryk
I wasn't paying attention when he
they're
was
not good enough to be starting for us. I know that, but end of the day, this is what we're working with right now. If we had these, man, do you really think I'm starting Mudryk and Mudryk over Nkuku and Olise, bro? Come on, now, let's be serious. We don't have these guys right now, so they have to start. That's the problem.
Start for this club, bro. I'm sorry. He cannot start for. Look, you see, Noni, I've got a little bit of time for him because he's got something that he's good at. Like he goes at his defender, cool, innit? But Mudryk, however, I'm telling he's got nothing to his game. There's nothing about his game that's good. He needs.
You missed the Mudryk section. We're not going back.
I'm not gonna go back to it, but I'm saying for me, Sterling should be staying in the squad at least. That how can you not keep Sterling? This is a top player.
Man. Just watch the guy on the ball, man. The guy's just even his body language, bro. He don't want to be here no more, bro. He don't want to be here no more. He's here for a wage. He's won everything that he can win here, bro, and he's on 325k in London.
I think that's harsh.
Come on now, bro. Like,
okay, so you said Sterling. You want to get rid of. Who else would you want to get rid of?
Sterling's got a goal. Chilwell's got a goal. Boy, obviously Thiago Silva's going anyway. Who else is there that I need to go? Yeah, like I said, all these guys, Mudryk, Mudryk, they're not gonna get sold. It's unrealistic for me to say they've got to go. Disasi's not going anywhere.
Get loaned though. That's realistic.
Disasi's not going anywhere.
A loan is realistic though for them, no?
Loans. Well, yeah, it depends who you replace them with, innit? Because like, you know, we're injury FC, bro. We're injury FC. If we send them out on loan, we can't leave ourselves thin boned like the midfield. Right now, Enzo's gone. Who's going to play in the pivot? Gallagher in the pivot smells. You know what I'm saying? I'm even scared for tomorrow of Gallagher in the pivot, bro. It's peak.
Gallagher's gone. Gallagher's gone.
Oh, yeah, Gallagher's got a goal. Gallagher's definitely got a goal. There's a couple man, bruv, that I'm looking at. Yeah, Gallagher, Chilwell, Sterling, definitely got a goal, man. They've got a goal. Sanchez as well. Sell him. They're the man that I'm selling.
If you're selling Sanchez, you have to sell Petrovic as well because he's worse than Sanchez.
Petrovic is a backup, though, isn't it?
I think Sanchez is too cheap.
Scary, bro. Sanchez is scary, bro.
You know, as a fan base here, we keep doing this where we debate, this player is less shitter than the other player, so we should keep this less shitter player. They're two cheeks of the same mask. They can all go. Honestly, in terms of who I'd get rid of, in terms of outgoings, Gallagher, I'd get rid of one or Kukurea of Chilwell. I'd get rid of Chalobah's on the way out anyway. Thiago Silva's on the way out. So in terms of centre backs, I would demote Disasi. Badiashile I'll get rid of. I'd demote Disasi into a squad player, not an out starter, and I'll give Fofana another chance. I'd get rid of Noni and Mudryk. I'd bring in Olise to replace Noni, and I'd get just some sort of utility left winger that can play at the squad level to replace Mudryk in the meantime. And in terms of the midfield, I would give Andre Santos a pre-season to judge that. I ain't seen enough for me to say.
He's good, man. Trust me. I'm telling you that Andre Santos is ready to play for Chelsea, bro. He would have definitely done a job for us, bro. Like, the guy's not the tallest, but the way he reads the game is smart, bro. Like, he wins a lot of duels. And on the ball, he's good as well. He's press resistant as well. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know it is with our team, Don, yeah?
Santos is good, bro. I'm telling you.
What I've noticed about our squad
Mm.
is a very mid-table squad. We grew up on an era where, you know, we had 8 international captains in our starting 11, and you would never dare to think that the likes of West Ham players or Crystal Palace players or Fulham players can make our starting 11. I look at our front three. Crystal Palace have a better front three than us. Mateta and Jackson are on the same output in terms of goals, so you can split hairs. Eze will start over Mudryk. Elise will start over Noni. I look at the West Ham team. Kudus, Bowen, Paqueta get into our team. Fulham, Paulinho gets into our team. You can even take an Anthony Robinson and put him at a left back. I look at our defensive line. The back two, Guy and Anderson, are better than Chalobah, Disasi, and Badiashile. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is though, CB, I get that, but it's not like this is our strongest 11, bro. Like we have to take into account that Bear Man are injured right now, innit? Bear Man are injured right now. So end of the day, we know that these men shouldn't be playing for Chelsea, bro. We know other men are better than them, but that's not doing anything. All you're doing is complaining. You're not trying to you're not trying to problem solve. Is my point. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I am trying to problem solve by getting them.
We all agree with what you're saying, bro. If it was, bro, do you read, bro? I love Eze, bro. And same thing was Olise, bro. When was linked to him, I was gassed. bro. You know what I'm saying? When was linked to Palmer and we got him, I was happy, bro. Go check what I said on the terrace. Bear Man called me deluded. I said, this guy's a baller. I watched him at Man City and for England. He's a baller. Now look. Do you know what I'm saying? So end of the day, we just need to finish the season, man, and get guys fit and go again. But it's very clear right now what needs to be done in the summer, innit? Very, very clear. Very, very clear what needs to be done, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know how you've got the energy to still be complaining on the mad one, because you've said enough. We all agree with you, bro. I can't even lie to you. We all agree with you, bro. With a lot of what you're saying about these players.
Job's not finished. 2-0. Job's not finished. Got to keep going, because until our fan base understands that there's problems way bigger than the management level, and it's more senior issues in terms of senior management, and as well as the ownerships and the things they've been doing. I sound like a broken record on there and playback. I'm always crashing the misdirection of the directors, the owners and stuff, etc. But bringing in a new manager, my stance, I want Poch to go. I will never sit here and defend a Spurs man, let alone a manager that just took 5 to Arsenal. But in the same breath, I'm looking at, like I said, the team that got put out on against Arsenal, the front three wouldn't start for Crystal Palace or West Ham. The back line is, you know what I'm saying? It stinks. The keepers are shit. Like, why are we spending another year delaying the problem? And I don't want us to become like Manchester United, where we're chopping and screwing managers and the same players are there and they're still not improving. And then after 10 years now, they've realized, oh shit, maybe it's actually the players. We've become Player FC. Why we get rid of the manager, we get rid of the directors who hired him, instead of trusting them once again to pick the manager, even though you can all agree that Pochettino was the wrong choice. So we need to change our fucking model for starters. We've been saying that. There's been rumors about Simon Phillips saying the model's been changed. Ornstein has come out and said the model hasn't been changed. We don't know. These things need to be changed. Now, on top of that, the players, this squad that we have currently today, that's starting 11, our best 11, would be our Carabao Cup team 10 years ago. Jackson, you know what I'm saying, is a Demba Ba type of striker. And that's no disrespect to Demba Ba also, but this is the standard. I want us to realize, okay, we need some top players in. We need to bring in some top players. Let's not argue over, Petricic is better than Sanchez. Both of them are not good enough. Bring in a top keeper. Oh, Chilwell, Kukurea, which one should I keep? Bring in a top left back. Fuck all of that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I hear it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Listen, me right now, like I've said, I've found peace in just accepting that nothing's going to change this season. Because like I've told you, the players are inconsistent. The manager's inconsistent. The owners, they can't do anything because the window's not open. So we just have to wait till the summer and see what they do. If they decide to keep these man and not upgrade the team, I'll be crashing them weekly like you. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? I'll be crashing these lot. But at the end of the day, they've made mistakes. We know the mistakes that they've made. Now it's time to rectify them, innit? But people,